Anyway, I hope
So
everybody's having a good day out there. Yeah.
Hello.
But yeah, no, I love Smarty Pants. I think it's great. I think Dropout is just crushing it in general, though, to be honest, with their new content.
Hashtag not a sponsor, but hit us up.
Yes, right?
Yes.
Sam,
Plug, not plug.
I'm probably from the city you hate the most from your youth, but hit me up. Anyways. So,
That's quite a pitch.
Yeah, no, we'll absolutely have a show on Dropout where we play D&D.
oh, wait.
That's definitely a market
That's definitely
that they
a
have yet
niche
to
they
tap.
need to fill on the show.
Yeah, that's a niche.
Clearly. Yes.
Totally related. I am so excited for Never Stop Blowing Up.
It's gonna be good.
All right. Last time, you all arrived in Whitestone after having another conversation with Dust, aka Cassandra Trollo. You got assists from a rather large direwolf. Made reference to being over 1,000 years old, which doesn't kind of compute. And you all settled in for the evening, and as Cade was taking his watch, you heard a tap on the cellar door, as there's a light there saying that he saw two people come in and didn't leave. Cade, what are you doing?
In his head, Cade is going, oh fuck, 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 oh fuck. On the outside, Cade is slowly getting up to his feet.
Okay.
Not necessarily being quiet, because how can you be quiet when you're fucking wearing plate? I mean, I'm sorry, not plate, chain, but still chainmail. And just starts to approach the cellar door. Puts his hand against it. Doesn't open it quite yet. Who do you serve?
Not whoever's causing this.
Are you a friend to Whitestone?
Very much so.
That's all I need to know. Slowly pushes it open.
Cool.
No weapon in hand.
Okay.
But he does have his shield on his off.
Yeah, he'll have like his hand on his sword and one hand on the lantern, which you can see he's like attached some metal to, so he can easily close it and like focus it so it doesn't really produce a lot of light outside of where he wants it to go. And he'll take the hand off the sword, and you'll see him reach down as you now see his snake like locking eyes with you. And he'll put his hand on the back of the snake's neck. Do you speak Elvish?
No, I do not.
Okay. So he'll say something in Elvish, and the snake will revert back into a belt, and he will set the lantern down and start putting it through his belt loops.
Sorry, I had a moment of recognition. I need to withdraw that.
Breathe. Not who you think it is.
Yeah.
Quick question.
Yes.
Would it be possible, I don't know what it would be, like if could Cade roll stealth and the rest of us roll perception with disadvantage because we're
I'll be rolling
asleep,
stealth with
and
disadvantage.
to see if it wakes us up?
Yeah, that would actually be
or
really
something
good.
like that.
Yeah.
That would be lovely, yeah.
That's a natural one. Fuck it. Minus one for a 0.
Oh my god.
20.
With disadvantage?
I rolled a 15 and a 16, so 21. Or no.
20.
That's a 4. I don't think Luke wakes up.
I got 14.
Okay.
Yeah, I also have a 4 with disadvantage.
So nat 1 on
But-
stealth equals a
What?
what?
0.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no.
I have
At
a
that point,
-1
like
to
at
stealth.
that point, like everybody wakes up. Like you hear
You
this
make a
conversation
racket.
happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just hear like.
I hit my head on the fucking like the
God, I wish I.
the rafters basically for the cellar door, and you just hear a loud
Hold on.
fuck.
You just hear like.
Cade.
You just hear like. Oh,
It's not
coming
going
through.
up. It's
not
not
Voice suppression
sounding.
did its
It's not gonna
job.
come through.
Yeah.
But
Cade, what the hell?
you see the light coming through as this other figure's
We've
kind of
got a
like walking
visitor.
down the stairs with Cade.
Apparently, we weren't as careful in our approach as we thought.
Well, make sure you re-secure the door at least. Oh.
Don't worry, I got it. So who the hell are you?
I was, I guess a member of the town's guard. A member of the riflemen.
Oh, you were one of those fancy ones with the boomsticks.
Yeah. I got charged with a couple very important missions, and I don't want to fail them.
Sounds to me like you found yourself some good company then.
Glad to hear it. The name's Kynan. I'll put it in chat for you guys as well. Went underground during the attacks and been keeping an eye on Whitestone since. There's a couple other riflemen kicking around. Not many, but
I assume you've been keeping tabs of the undead giants that have been moving in.
yeah, we've been tracking their patterns and their patrols, so we can move around if we need to, night or day.
Do you know how many there are?
There's at least 6 that we've seen. There don't seem to be any other undead yet. Don't want to jinx it.
Any idea why they're all moving this way?
Something called them back here. I don't know who or what, but something has.
Have you been in contact at all with any of the resistance efforts?
I don't know, looks confused for a second. What is it? Are those the people that keep sending scouts to the city?
Yes.
I wasn't sure whose side they were on. So no, I haven't made contacts. I don't even know if one of my charges is still alive, to be honest.
One of your charges?
Yeah.
With whom were you charged?
One of the kind of looks around to like get a read on the group at this point. I did some bad things to some good people, and they made me promise to do better and gave me 3 things to do before they left. They didn't come back.
what does this? What does Kynan look like?
They are probably about 23, 24. Human, kind of blonde hair poking through kind of like the leather and metal strap hat they've kind of constructed for themselves. Sword with like a red leather binding on his left side.
I'll kind of smile a little bit, try to make my disposition a little warmer,
Mm-hmm.
and just ask, what were the 3 jobs they gave you, son?
They told me to protect and welcome others to Whitestone. To protect Cassandra, who I'm sure died in the attack, and to take care of Simon, which is the snake you saw.
Cassandra's alive.
You see his shoulders kind of like relax.
She sent us.
Oh, are they? You mentioned the Resistance. Is that who
Yes.
they're working for?
Well, one part of it.
Yes, indeed.
Okay,
Oh, don't spread that around.
I won't. I made a promise to protect them.
And if she was your charge, so to speak, well, that can only tell me who it was that gave you these duties.
It's the same person who gave me the belt. I'm sure you guys have heard what happened by now to Vox Machina.
Yes.
In many ways, I guess that's why we're here.
In
You
many
gotta
ways,
think
it's why
that-
where a lot of us are where we are right now.
True.
You gotta
in
think
a
that if they were
variety
still
of ways.
around, yeah.
I um
How did you and Cassandra end up getting separated, anyways? Was it during the attack by the
we were
Umbrasil and
I
what
never
was the
kept
other
like
one?
a close eye. I don't know if Dax told her what he charged me with or not. But we were drilling and training on the grounds when it happened, and we kind of scattered. And
Hmm.
they weren't outside. So I didn't know what happened to them. But the castle's a mess. So I just kind of assumed anybody in there died.
Has any part of it survived?
Yeah, the lower floors. Whatever is underneath it probably survived too.
Well, unfortunately for all of us, I think that's where we need to go.
Yeah, so I'll have like a piece of paper, like a scratch pad, any type of
Yeah, whip out my journal and flip past all my
cool.
notes
And he'll
about
pull out like a charcoal
my
pencil
no-
from like
all
his back pocket.
yeah, past all my notes about Luca
Yeah.
until I find a blank page.
And he'll do like a very, very quick sketch of the ruins of Whitestone, and will draw like where all of the giants seem to be pathing back and forth to. Stay off these streets. You should be fine as long as you can keep a little quiet. They don't see or hear real well. I would also not recommend traveling at night just as a precaution.
Yeah, good tip.
We were lucky to find this place when we did. A
Yeah.
particular entity actually led us here.
Interesting. I wondered how you all found the side entrance. It's pretty off the beaten path.
Not as much. Question.
Yeah.
Do wolves talk around here?
Not
Are they
that I
usually
know
pretty
of.
talkative?
Not that I know of.
And Fennec, how old did you say? Did it say it was?
You can get there. I believe in you.
Mental buffering.
Loading,
Horrible
loading.
mental buffering. I'm sorry.
Sorry, currently loading, processing information.
Loading last session notes.
Unfortunately, that escapes me at the moment. Oh, 1,000. Over 1,000.
1,000-year-old wolf. Plus.
I mean, that,
Okay,
that
does that
can't
ring a
have been
bell?
true. It's got to be like an exaggeration or a hyperbole or something.
Unless it's a local legend.
There is something that protects the forest. Like, we've seen it, but I thought it wasn't real?
Big, kind of gray, blue eyes.
Yeah. Oh,
Yep,
it's just like a figment of people's imagination.
Doesn't
Nope,
like
it
to
led us
talk
here.
much.
I've never seen it. I've only heard other people talk about it.
Yeah, and it led us on sort of a back road path. Brought us in through the northwest gate.
So in the morning, then, we check out these ruins.
If you need anything in the keep that was on the bottom floors, you should. It hopefully will still be there. Also, don't step in the acid. I would hope that goes without saying.
Why don't you come with us?
I've got other
You
people.
look like you're pretty good in a fight. You've got that sword there.
I've got other people to see, things to protect. Gotta make my rounds.
Well, you said part of your duties were welcoming visitors to Whitestone.
Consider yourselves welcome.
Hey,
Sorry it's not in better condition.
hey, hey, don't you think you would feel so much more welcomed if Shinen were to come along with us to the ruins?
Yeah, provide a tour.
I have.
That would be very hospitable.
Love game. I don't think that word means what you think it means.
What word did you think I said?
A different word actually. I gotta make my rounds. I gotta check in with people. We still have a few people who still live in the city. As crazy as it sounds.
The stubborn few.
Yeah,
Doesn't sound too crazy.
that does. About a dozen people. Gotta make sure they got everything they need. See if they have any. Their eyes and ears are helpful.
I can imagine.
Doesn't sound crazy at all, to be honest.
Too late to get a new start somewhere.
What? I mean, if you stay here, you're gonna face certain death. What the hell do you think's waiting for you out there?
And to be fair, the city has bounced back once already.
Yeah.
If you're gonna die anywhere, you might as well die at home. That's what I say.
Not a bad way of looking at it, actually.
Well, One thing I can say for certain is once we finish our work here and we head back to report back to the Resistance, we'll make sure that they know you and yours are still here, putting
Alright.
in work and fighting the fight.
No, I appreciate that. I do. I
Maybe they'll be able to send a little more support up here.
think they could. We have enough underground space. They could use it, but I understand why they don't want to, because the dragons have already destroyed it once. There's not a lot of cover in case something happens again, I guess, would be their logic, right?
Well, if you need to go somewhere that's safe from dragons, I'm afraid you might not have too many places to choose from.
Yeah,
Not on this continent.
I can't imagine so. We've kind of been cut off from news, so I would imagine things have gotten way worse.
Well, unfortunately, we're new arrivals to the continent, so we're still getting caught up ourselves.
Well, welcome to Whitestone. Sorry, it is not. It doesn't have more hospitality or better hospitality, but get rest and good luck at the castle tomorrow.
Be safe,
Good
Kylan.
to be here.
Can I make an insight check?
Go for it. What are you looking for?
So, I feel like when he was telling us the story about how like he didn't know she was alive, and then he said like, "Oh, we don't have any news." So like that makes sense, kind of.
Yeah.
But he kind of just left his post and dipped, right? So like I want to know like why he did that. Like, did he just self-preservation, or because he just like left his duty?
Yeah, make an insight check.
Can I use a passive?
Sure.
17.
Okay. You get the sense that kind of like when it's two ancient dragons like sieging a city, like when it happened, everybody scattered. Like there is no defending against that. So you get the sense that he was just, you can kind of get the sense that, I think he said everybody scattered. So you kind of get the sense like he just did what everybody else did. Because that's what instinct told him to do.
How long ago did the ancient dragons siege this city?
About a year ago now.
Okay.
It was about a year after Vox Machina fell that Vorgal and Umbrasil returned and sieged the city.
Can I ask if anyone else if anyone else was there helping them, or was Whitestone on its own during this siege?
No, it was just us. Like, it had been a year since everything happened, and there weren't many people left to help. You know, the Daxios left after their failure in Amon, from what we were told, and Sidengorn left again. It was kind of what was left of Taldore and Whitestone. And it wasn't a lot.
I know that Vox Machina had allies and friends who tried to keep the fight going against the dragons after they fell. They didn't help you either?
From what I understand, those who didn't fall the same day Vox Machina did made a second attempt at Thordak, and no one knows what happened to them because no one was left in the city to tell anybody what happened. They just didn't come back. and no one's seen or heard from them since. From what we were told in
Strange.
the year before, Thorgal and Umbrasyl came back and destroyed this place. So, no, we were very much on our own, and it was terrifying.
I imagine so.
I don't think anybody could have. I mean, people probably could have predicted that they were going to do that. You kill something, they come back, they want revenge. We probably should have been more prepared, but you also
There's
can't
only so
predict
much you
it.
can do to prepare.
You also can't predict it at the same time. When are they going to come? How are they going to come? Are they going to bring dragon? Are they going to bring others? Like what? And at some point, you can't prepare for every eventuality. And so you just use what you have and ready what you have and hope it's enough. And it wasn't. We were scattered instantly.
I'll just study his face for a minute while he's saying all this and then just say, I've got 40 years on you, but you've seen more in the last year than I've seen in a lifetime. And I'll just shake his hand.
Yeah, you should hear what happened to me in the 2 years before that. But that is for another time. You all look like you've traveled a long way and need your sleep, and I will let you get to it.
You know what? That's right. Gives us a reason to find you again. We can hear that story.
Sure. If you can find me. I might be more likely to find you.
We'll see.
Whichever it may be, the outcome would remain the same.
That is true. Oh, good luck.
Stay safe.
You too.
And they'll narrow the lantern with the two pieces of metal that he has on like the little stick. So it's like a very, very shallow beam of light, so it doesn't look like much. And he'll kind of head out very, very quietly out the door and
He's got makeshift barn doors on his lantern.
yeah, basically.
Love it. I love it.
And head out into the dark to do his patrol and whatever else he may do. As you all can hit your long rest buttons.
Honestly, I don't know if anyone's gonna be able to fall back asleep after that. I don't know. Except for
What are
maybe
you
Fennec.
talking about falling asleep again? This is about when I get up anyway.
It's like midnight.
Oh, I thought it was like maybe 4.
No,
No,
it
Cade
I
was
think it was
first
like-
watch.
Was it first watch or was it like second
Yeah.
watch?
It was first watch.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let me out the door for a sec. I just have to pee.
Lord.
All right.
Come back to bed and just pass out within seconds.
Okay.
In the morning, I'm gonna roll for my elixir.
And you're gonna take your 1 short rest in the morning too.
If the DM permits.
Yep. Okay.
I rolled a 1, which is a healing elixir.
I'll be right back in 2 seconds. I'm gonna turn my fan down.
And during the short rest, I'm gonna make a boldness for myself. And does anyone else have any other requests?
I- Can I have a flying one if no one else wants anything important?
Anybody? Flying? Going once, going twice? Flying for Demi.
Luca is way easier to play than Fair because no spell prep.
Oh yeah, this just is what it is.
It is what it is.
So my random one was a
Yes.
healing elixir.
Cool.
And then during the short rest, I made a boldness elixir for myself and a flight elixir for Demi.
Okay.
And then short rest, get those 2 spell slots back, and good to go. I imagine we'll
Have us some morning ration.
have some rations in the morning during the short rest.
Yep. Out of Crag Thor's
bag.
bag of holding.
I will remove 7.
Nice.
All right. So, what's the plan for today? Do we do a little bit of scouting first, or do we head straight to the castle?
Wow. Cassandra kind of made it sound like the stuff going on here was down in the lower levels. In the crypts and stuff.
We'd have to go to the castle anyways in order to get to that, yeah.
It's up to you if anybody wants to look around here some more, but apparently there are still about a dozen people living here. I'd hate to, intrude on a private residence.
This kind of maneuvering around seems like it's more your forte anyway, so I'll normally divert to you.
My forte.
Things that you've done in your military past.
Oh, about to say sneaking around is definitely not my forte.
You
A
don't
way to
say.
sneak.
I mean, look at me. Ching, 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 ching. No, it doesn't work.
Imagine it's like the scene with Gimli in Lord of the Rings with the shade.
Well,
but it's
we
too
know what
short.
areas to avoid.
Oh, that's exactly what I was thinking of too.
Oh my god.
Ah.
Mind
Not the beard!
Anyway.
Well-
Sorry, what were you saying, Torm?
We know what areas to avoid at least.
That's true. And as long as we don't make too much noise, if we don't stay out in the open, we shouldn't be spotted or noticed.
I'll show the map Kynan drew to Verdian so that he can tinker a map if he wants to.
Oh
Update
yeah.
the mental map.
Oh, I could update the cloak map. I could update Luca's cloak map.
Yeah,
With this
yeah,
new
with the
detail.
patrol routes.
Yeah.
There you go.
That is true.
I'm realizing actually, if I know how I'm modifying the image, can I just like pat Luca on the back, like pat on the back of the cloak and modify the
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah.
So we don't have to have the whole taking off the cloak and slime turning back into a cube every time.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'll just do that.
Just
Give
touches the
Luca a little
cloak.
pat.
GPS data updated.
Yeah. Yeah.
When
yeah,
you tap the
exactly.
cloak, it says recalculating.
Recalculating.
Does that make Luca the
recalculating.
Tom Tom?
Yup.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Ways? No, cubes. We have cubes.
Okay. Fuck, that was funny. Okay.
Okay, the all-in-one the all-in-one GPS device.
A few more features and Luca becomes a smart device.
I mean, they are intelligent and they are an it. One could argue they already are.
Fuck, okay. Let's not go down this rabbit hole yet.
Okay.
Especially especially without them
That's
here.
fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
probably a good point.
That's fair.
Probably a very, very good
All
point
right.
there.
Mm.
Anyways.
Yeah, so we have
It
we have the
is
updated
fair, but that's a
map.
different.
Yeah.
That's a different. day.
No,
Yeah.
that's Wednesday.
Right. Correct. That is the correct thing to do.
Right. Left. Okay.
Left.
Anyway, so as far as devising a path around, I mean, we know where we're trying to get to roughly, right? Like we're trying to get
Yeah.
to the castle. Like that's like one of the very obvious places to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for the laboratory. So I mean, is there a clear path around the patrol routes to get us there that like a pretty obvious like, oh, this way? Or is it something that needs like some more figuring out?
Something's probably gonna require a little bit of timing, I would imagine.
I wonder, from all of the stuff that was in this room when we got here, can we scrounge anything useful? I think in particular, I want to see if I can find one of those lanterns.
You could find a similar looking oil lantern.
Okay.
You got the idea that Kynan modified it himself for scouting purposes.
Oh, sure. No,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not expecting it to be the same
Yeah.
quality, but I do have the alchemy jug, which can make a quart of oil.
Mm-hmm.
So if it works, we can have that.
Okay. Yeah, you have a lantern and you have oil.
Yeah.
Neat.
All right, well. Kate's gonna get up to his feet and head towards the cellar door and push it open.
Okay.
How does the sky look?
Overcast and cloudy. Just like yesterday evening.
Do I smell rain?
You smell dust and decay. And a
No
little
rain.
bit of acid on the air.
Would that be, sorry for
Smells like
inventory
sand keg.
purposes, would that be a bullseye lantern or a hooded lantern?
If you modified it, it'd be a hooded lantern.
Oh, so it's not anything right now.
Correct. It's just a regular ass lantern.
Okay.
Which I don't know. I thought there was one. I thought there was 3 different lanterns in D&D. I could be wrong.
Nope, there's
Okay.
2.
All right.
Hooded or bullseye.
All right. Yeah, you can just add the hooded one.
Okay.
Ugh,
So this
smells like sand
says
keg out here.
it's bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
it burns for 6 hours on a pint of oil, so we have 12 hours of light with a quart. And as an action, I can lower the hood, reducing the light to dim light in a 5-foot radius.
Yep. Yeah, that is more accurate to what it is then. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and then I could upgrade it to bullseye potentially, and then it could be more focused. Okay.
There is a path through the giants to get to the castle. It is not hellaciously complicated. Now you may have to wait in an alley,
Right.
or in a ruined building, and wait for one to essentially pat past you, but it is not impossible by any stretch of the imagination.
I suppose with
Yeah.
me being the sneakiest and Luca wearing the map, I assume it would be like the two of us kind of leading the way, leading the group there if everyone agrees on going there. Heading that way first.
Sounds good to me.
Sure.
Okay. As you all head off, anybody want to cast anything, do anything before you guys head out?
I'd like to hand my rope to somebody who has more carrying capacity.
The
Yeah.
lantern put me over,
Give-
believe it or not.
Give it here.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna crimson right both my weapons.
Okay. Take your damage.
I'll go ahead and take my 7 damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
They last the whole day though,
Yes.
until we
Until you
rest.
stow
So
them.
that's what I'm doing.
Until you stow them.
No, until you
Oh,
finish
okay.
a short or long rest.
Wild. I did not know that.
Interesting.
I thought it was every time you stowed them. Anyway. Oh no, that's the
Correct.
old
It is a full
Blood
day.
Hunter. That's the old. That's Molly Blood Hunter. That's not
Correct.
current
So
Blood
until we
Yeah.
rest, both of my weapons are crimson righted. Is why
Hunter.
I did it.
Awesome. Cool.
All right, Cade, you're taking the rope.
Yep, I got it.
Cool.
I
You
kind of
now
know
have
we're gonna have some
a-
trouble
two
today.
ropes.
Just all right. If you guys are heading out, I'll need stealth
And
checks.
do an enhanced ability. Yes.
I'll cast Pass Without a Trace.
Mhm.
Okay.
Awesome.
So that is a +10.
I will guidance myself.
Yep. I will do that as well.
I hate that I have disadvantage.
I mean, I could
This is
guidance
what-
you instead because my stealth is good as it is.
No, I'm good. I have a 31 with disadvantage, but I rolled
Oh.
a nat 20 on the other die.
Ah,
I see.
Luca got a 13, by the way.
before the pass of the trace or after
Nope,
it?
after.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got a 15 after.
Okay.
Well, it's a good thing I rolled high then, and I did my enhance ability to get myself cat's grace.
I got 35.
Okay.
Cade got. Strangely enough, Cade got. Well, it would have been a 30, but -1, so 29.
29. Okay. Oh, my clipboard came up pretty good. 29. Okay. Demi, what
31.
31.
18 on die, 2 on my guidance.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Finnick, what'd you get?
28.
28. Okay. Somehow, amazingly, despite some trip ups and from Luca and Cyrus, like them walking out, not realizing you guys having to like pull them back to the street corner. You all managed to evade detection pretty good from these giants. You get the sense that they don't have great perception. They don't have great hearing. You see like one of them walking and the eyeball is like basically down to like their pec and it's just dangling there.
That's kind of terrible for the depth perception.
Yeah.
Gross.
I can see what's underneath their feet really well, but not much else. They'll never trip again. But yeah, you all make it to the front of this was once a probably one of the most prestigious castles in all of Taldore. You see shards of ice that have knocked over towers, and that you see tattered banners of Whitestone that have just been hanging and decaying in the breeze for 2 years. You see acid where it melted the stone. And what was once the home of the Dirollos, and in turn base for Vox Machina, now lies in mostly ruins. As you all look inside the door that is kind of cracked open and the wood has been damaged over time. As you kind of peek in, you can see that the inside first floor doesn't look too bad. Like, there's not a lot of ceiling that has collapsed down in the immediate space. It looks, on passive perception, looks relatively safe, like it wouldn't collapse on you at any moment. But the chance is never zero.
Hmm. Well, shall we go in and have a look around?
Might
I
as
suppose
well.
we must. See if there's anything dangerous in there.
Mage hand can carry. I'm looking for it.
5 pounds?
It can carry up to 10 pounds. The lantern weighs 2 pounds. Can I just have Mage Hand carry the lantern into the room and kind of like shine it around a little bit before we all head in?
Sure.
That was really good thinking.
The foyer seems to be relatively unchanged. It is covered in dust. There's sun damage on the carpeting and the stone from where the hole in the door was. There's like a layer of stone dust and a couple pieces of stone that have fallen through the ceiling. And like you can see like a couple wood beams kind of coming down through that are buckled but still supporting whatever is above it. As you kind of see the light shine through this room.
How about over to the left? Is that like another little room or
Yeah,
an
it's like
office?
another little it's like a gate. It's a gate. I believe it's called a gate room.
Oh, okay.
It's a second defensible position on the gate because this is obviously designed for defense. If you all would go, you could shine your light through, and you could see the light coming
Yeah.
out the two defense ports. You don't see the shadow of like any creature in there shining through those little like arrow slots.
Yeah, and it's not like a familiar. I can't see through its eyes or
Yeah.
anything, but like I just want to shine it around and see if anything jumps out at it.
Yeah.
But
Nope.
yeah, all right, looks pretty clear. Some structural issues, but I guess that's to be expected.
Wasn't built to code anyway.
All right, as you guys head up the stairs, what's the marching order?
I would like to continue heading it up with the
Okay.
stealthiness in case there is something else further in.
Okay. We'll do 2 by 2. So who's going to be up there?
I will go
Chemicals will be up.
second from the back, I think.
And we'll do Cade Craig.
Oh, I don't want to be
Yeah,
first.
right
I'm
there.
already taking a little hit. A self-inflicted wound.
Put Luca in back like that. Does that look good?
Yeah.
Okay. As you all head up past the foyer, there are two big, huge stone double doors leading off to the left, and then another hallway off to the right that leads to the main part of the mansion.
Are the big double doors closed?
Yes.
Are they locked?
It doesn't appear to
open them?
be.
Is there any sign of movement in the dust around the doors to indicate that they've been opened recently?
Everybody make a perception or investigation check based off what you're proficient in.
Do investigation.
Okay.
What if you're neither?
Dealer's choice.
I'll take investigation here.
You blind boy.
Didn't
I'm not
30, 20
blind.
perception.
correctly.
Sorry, what?
Hmm.
Everybody talked at once. Finnick, what'd you get?
Dirty 20 perception.
Cool. 25 on perception for Veridian?
I got investigation 25.
Investigation 25.
Yeah.
Demi,
Perception 18.
21 perception.
21 perception. Cyrus.
Passive investigation 14.
Okay.
19 investigation.
All right. The investigation, folks, as you are heading up the stairs, you notice there are footprints in the dust leading off to the right.
So someone's been here recently down the right-hand path, not towards the doors.
Yeah. The perception people you notice on the doors is that there is a keyhole, but it does appear like you can see through it, like it's not currently locked.
Hmm.
Don't think
Is
there's
there
anything else
anything
there.
See on the other side?
Sorry, what, Finnick?
Can we see through the keyhole to the other side?
Yeah, there's like a table with a map and different like flags and stuff on it in there.
Oh. Can Finnick open
Can I?
the door?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's up, Cyrus?
While he's doing that, can I send Mage Hand with the lantern down to the right?
Cool. So, Finnick, you're gonna open the doors?
Yep.
Awesome. Let me grab wrong thing. Let me grab Mage Hand. Swear I had a Mage Hand saved on that page. I don't. We're just gonna use Spiritual Weapon. How far can you send it?
Oh, that's a good question. I can go up to 30 feet away from me, and then the lantern illuminates 30 feet of bright light and then 30 feet
Okay.
of dim light.
You see like banners, the banner of Whitestone and like the banner of Vox Machina hanging like up here as it illuminates, and you see like a little sitting area there as it goes into like the rest of the castle. You can see kind of like the footprints continuing in the dust. Where is everybody as this is happening? In like, I'm gonna use Veridian, in like this central space.
I'd probably be looking at the footprints as they bear off to the right, like studying the path,
Okay.
looking for any other details, like if it looks like they were stumbling around or walking confidently.
And I think right where you just put me is perfect. I think want to be able to kind of see both directions.
Cool, I'm gonna put Luca a little bit back here. Cade.
I'll be up there with Fennec.
Okay. Cragthor. Footprints. Yep. All right, Demi.
I'll go with Finnick since we both did perception.
Cool. I don't know why that pinned. What's everybody's passive perception?
13.
12.
17.
13.
14.
Sorry, I was dealing with work stuff. Passive perception is an 11.
Okay. Does anybody have the alert feed?
I do.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
I
as
need
well.
everyone to roll advantage. Demi and Cyrus, you guys are not surprised.
Or initiative, you mean? Not
Yeah, on
advantage.
initiative, which
Yeah.
means you guys get to go in the first round. Nobody else does.
I also had alert.
Oh, sorry, I
Yeah.
totally didn't hear you say that you had alert. My bad.
Yeah.
There we go.
Then yeah, then you
So,
also
rolling
do
in-
not have
So we're
surprise either, because I think that's one of the features of it. I'm double checking myself.
Pretty sure it is.
You can't be surprised
you-
while you are conscious. That is correct. Awesome.
Yeah, and no
Initiative,
advantage on
though?
attacks against us. But
Yeah, I
due
need
being
everyone to roll
unseen.
initiative.
What
just want to
did
make sure
say
next you
about-
said roll advantage
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, everybody roll initiative. And then I was doing 3 things at once.
21.
21 for Craig. Anybody else have
12.
over 20?
25.
25 for Cyrus.
Nice.
Not surprised and way up there. Damn.
Yeah, I have a +7, and I actually rolled high for once. How
Hell yeah.
about that?
All right, Demi, what'd you get?
19.
19 for Demi. Finnick, what did you get?
16.
I got a 17.
17 for Fair, 16 for Finnick, and then I think the only one left is Luca, who has a 21, so they will go after Cragmore.
Good.
Because I don't think anybody's beating his 22
Oh.
dex.
Yeah, we got to get you some studded leather, by the way. No
I
reason
need
to be
more
wearing
dex.
medium armor with that kind of dex.
So Cyrus, Demi, and Veridian will not be surprised. So I will point out what you see are hands coming out of the wall in this instance.
Ah.
You'll just see
Oh,
hands
Chroma
start to come
Dynasty.
out of the wall as it is your go.
I'll just like yell out, like, so this is like as they're starting to open the door.
Like Finnick pushes the doors open, and as you hear that creak, it causes you to kind of look up, and you'll see like this guy come out of this, like 2 arms start to come out of the wall, and that's when you'll kind of look around and notice all of the 2 other sets of arms that are coming out of the wall as
Mhm.
initiative starts.
I'll just yell, wait, and Eldritch Blast the one on the left.
That one,
Yeah, my left. Sorry.
this one,
Yeah.
cool. Cool.
So it's a 13 to hit.
That will just hit.
Okay. Yeah, roll a 1, so that's going to be 4 force damage.
Okay.
But it's pushed back 10 feet, whatever that means.
I swear
when
I'm
this
not
doing-
doing this intentionally. They are amorphous and can't be pushed back. I
That's
swear
cool.
I'm not doing it intentionally, but
Right.
I realized a
totally.
couple. I realized a couple things in a row. Kind of ignored that.
No, you're fine.
You have knocked somebody off a roof though, so
I had no, and a
Yeah.
bridge.
And it would arguably be worse if they could be pushed back, since they could clearly go through the wall. Then it would be in the wall again.
All right,
yeah, that's
so-
true.
So 4 damage, and then I get my second blast. Did the 4 damage seem to do
The
anything
4
to
damage
it? Or...
seemed to hit him. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like it's, like how bad does he look after the first?
It's a shadow. You can't really tell.
Okay, I'll do it again.
Okay.
Same target. Oof. That is only a 9 to hit. That's
I'm giving you a second if you're in chat. Okay. Yeah, 9 will not hit.
Would you like to use a D6? We have like 12 of them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, not 12, 22 of them.
Oh, gee, I didn't realize we had that many.
Yeah, they're channel
have
point
plenty of
redemptions
people.
now.
We've been stacking
Yeah, on a
them.
9, And I know a 13 hits, so it's a
Yeah.
50-50 chance.
Yeah.
More or less.
I'll roll a d6.
Okay.
Not throw a
That's a
d6.
6.
Sal hit.
Hey.
All damage.
So that's a 15 that'll hit.
Yeah, I was just sitting there like waiting to not say if
Ooh,
it hit or
alright.
not, so you would use a d6.
And I rolled a 10, so that's 13
Awesome.
more damage.
Great.
And just trying to think. I'm trying to think if I should like quicken and do it again, but I think I will just hold there because I don't know when I'm gonna get a rest.
Cool. All right. This one, it's go. It will come into the room. It will look like it's going to Demi. And then you'll see its head turn like it recognizes your energy and it will go at Verdian.
Oh. That's fun. Okay.
I will you have like a passive insight of like what, 14?
Passive insight. That's a good question. The passive is 10 plus the modifier, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, passive insight would be 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get the idea that this thing did a drop pivot because it sensed it's like the shadow fell on you.
Ooh.
Looked at Verde and went, home.
It's cocked. 24 to hit.
Well, that's definitely hitting.
Okay. That is
spicy.
Hold up. I'm waiting for the dice to roll. 17 points of necrotic damage. Yep. And your strength score is reduced by 2.
So it was 17 damage.
Mm-hmm.
So it's down to 25 health. Okay. And
strength
strength
down
reduced by
2.
2.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Let me just make a note for myself.
I mean, I can modify it on D&D Beyond and keep up to date on it. as well.
Okay. I was trying to just like note to make sure I put it back, but I can just remember it was 8, so that's fine. So strength reduced by 2, so I'm at 6 strength now.
Yes.
Okay, well I am going to go ahead and use my reaction there to use Wrath of the Storm.
Okay.
So
yeah.
that is a DC 12 dex save for it, and if it fails, it will be taking 4 lightning damage.
That is a 13.
Damn. Well, it takes half as much, so it takes 2. 2 lightning.
Zappy, zappy.
It's
It will take
not much of a
approximately
rebuke.
1 point of lightning damage.
Shit. So these things really don't like me, or really do like me in a way that I don't want, and seem
kind
to
of.
resist my main damage
Cool.
type.
Demi, you're up.
Just giving you a hug.
Is the door open to that room
Yeah,
now?
the door is open to the other room now.
Can I can see into it?
Yep.
Do I see anybody else in there?
No, there's nobody else in there. Above game, or in game, what you would see is it's Vox Machina's original war room before they built the other one.
If I go into that room, will I still have line of sight to the hallway?
Yes. Because, like, it's been strong enough that he pushed the doors open.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go into the room.
Okay.
All the way.
Yep.
Can I see the one on the wall?
You can see this one, and you can
Oh,
see
there's
this
3
one.
of them.
Yeah, there's 3.
The one that's in like almost a dead line with me.
This one, yeah.
That
Yeah,
one?
you can see its arms
Yeah.
coming through the wall.
They're within range of a blood bolt.
They are, in fact, within range of a blood bolt.
I'm gonna do it at 3rd level.
Okay,
Spicy.
19 to hit.
great. Blood bolt does necrotic damage.
Yeah.
It will strike and have no effect.
Well, fuck my life.
Oh shit.
That's it.
Cool.
Well, we're learning things.
This one's gonna come out at Cyrus. That will only be a 15 to hit.
My AC is 17.
Dang, okay, cool. So it will try and take a claw at you and rip some of your energy out, and it, as you kind of like step back from it, as it kind of like to dodge the swipe, that is the end of its turn. Verdian, you're up.
This is a difficult position. I'm gonna use my bonus action first to teleport back down the stairs if I can see a good line down that way. As long as
Yeah.
I'll still be able to have line of sight on at least one of them from down there.
Yeah,
so
you
I
can do like 30 feet
shoot
right
off
there.
something. Yeah. So I'll do that. The Blessing of the Raven Queen, so I've got the resistance now as well. And since it seemed to kind of shrug off my little counter zap earlier, I am going to cast a 2nd level magic missile on the one that was attacking me.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 darts.
And then you add 4.
Hmm?
And then you add 4. It doesn't automatically do that.
Yeah, I had to manually
It did.
do them.
16?
Yes, 16.
All right.
16 force.
All right. Seems to take all of that.
Well, that's something. I'm then going to use my movement speed to move further away from them. Just straight further back into that room, yeah.
Okay.
Just backpedaling. Bad touch, bad touch, bad touch.
Very bad touch. Very bad touch. Took almost half my health in one touch.
Cool. This one's going to take a swipe at Luca. Cox. Yeah, that's great. That's a natural 20.
Ooh.
Can I see?
No, they're not in your line of sight.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Oh, the corner just barely.
The corner just barely.
Damn. I mean, you can see it.
Are you gonna
but
silvery
can't
barbs?
See the creature.
I was going to.
Yeah, silvery barbs. Who are you
Okay.
giving advantage to?
I don't remember the initiative order. Cade.
Okay. Cool. That's still a 15, so that is still going to hit Luca. I rolled high. That is 20 points of necrotic damage.
Oh.
And
Better than a nat 20.
True.
I also rolled I also rolled 2, so their strength modifier is also reduced by 2. What does Luca have? They only have opportunity attacks. Oh, actually, you know what? Hold up. Shield.
Yo.
Fuck it. Oh,
That'll
I just
do.
rolled an accidental strength check. Don't. Don't quote me on that. Cool. So that hit will actually miss completely. And then they will move back into the wall away from Luca. They don't have a reaction. And that is the end of their turn. We're back up to the top. Cyrus.
Right. Well, let's see how they do with fire.
Back up to the
I would
top.
like to.
Yep.
I would like to
Yeah, it was a surprise
swing.
round.
I would
Oh,
like to swing around counterclockwise around the guy next to me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And burning hands so I can get the 2
Yeah, I think that's pretty easy to do.
without getting
Cragthor?
Cragthor.
Yeah, that's doable.
15-foot cone, yeah.
Yeah, it's doable.
So they both have to make DC 14 dex saves.
Okay. The one in front of you is an 8. The other one is 20.
Okay, so that's 14 to the one that failed, and 7 to the one that succeeded. Fire damage.
Okay. So that is 7 points of damage and 3 for the other one.
Dang. All right, and with my bonus action, I think I'll yell out to Demi, like, is there any kind of like button or lever in there to turn these guys off?
Do I see anything, DM?
You don't.
Sorry, no.
That's like a pretty expansive chandelier over what is a war table that has been preserved in some kind of state after, judging by the map, when Vox Machina went off to fight Vorgal. Based off the positions and who's on the map. And then some like chairs on the side. But yeah, no switch to turn them off. Okay.
All right.
It is this one's turn. And he will take a swipe at Cragthor. That's a natural 1, so that'll miss. I'll swipe over top. And he's going to try and leave?
Yeah, no, opportunity attack.
Great. Which Crimson Right did you do? Oh, you have Right of the Storm, right? Okay. Yeah, what was it to hit?
25.
That will definitely hit.
Yeah, that's 16 points of damage.
Break it down.
It's 12 from the actual attack and 4 from the.
Okay. Lightning is Storm. So
14
14 total. Yeah, that seemed to do something. It boom through his form, and you just kind of see some of the shadow fly off. You don't have Sentinel or anything. So he will take move
I
speed
wish I.
into the wall. Cragthor and then Luca.
All right, so that one that I can see, yeah, he's
Yeah.
about to get fucked up.
Okay.
All right, first attack. 23 to hit.
Yep.
I'm pulling necrotic out of this, right?
Correct.
Let's. All right, so that's 10 points piercing, 6 points thunder, plus fury of the small.
For how much?
An extra 3, so 13 and 6.
Those are 16 total.
Yep.
Got it. Hey, Cyrus, go ahead and make
Offhand?
a perception check for me. While Cragthor is beating on this one.
All right. Who?
Cyrus.
That is a 10 or a passive 12.
Passive 12. Okay. What was the second one?
26.
That'll definitely hit too.
Aang's got a lot of experience not rolling his necrotic damage.
Damn.
That's 13 piercing and 3 thunder. Or 3 light.
3 lightning already reduced.
That was fucking
No.
rude!
That's
True, but rude!
It's a brand new weapon and I can't use
15.
it. Okay? It's not my fault.
Okay. As he does this, the first and second hits on these things, and the shadow like separates and things come off of it, and it comes back. You hear this like whispering coming and echoing out of its body. All right, third attack.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Fuck it up.
All right, so I'll roll the 2d6s that go with the weapon damage first. That's 2 6s.
Oh my god.
We love to see it. We love to see it.
So that's 19 piercing, and then let's roll the thunder.
Yeah.
Which is 2 total after I halved it. And then
21. Okay.
we're gonna just go ahead and fury the small
So
for another plus 3.
4. Okay. The whispering gets louder. I actually counted it was 3 times.
Insane.
I kept track. The whispering is louder. I don't think you can make out the language, though. Cool.
Can any of us?
You're,
Or is it in his head?
You're the only one who's in melee to hear it.
I speak.
melee.
I speak infernal.
Mm-hmm.
Still nothing.
Not infernal.
Okay.
I'm in melee though.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely can't understand it. Never mind.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Luca is up. They're just gonna try Mind Sliver, the one that they can see. So that's an int save. Int 15. That is an 8.
For who?
For the shadow. It's Luca's turn.
Oh, okay.
That's a minus. That's an 8, so it will go through. And the thing will take 4 points of piercing damage, or 4 points of psychic damage. Let's see like a flash of like their blue and silver magic light like inside where this thing's brain should be just kind of go off and send ripples out from the shadow.
And that's also their next save. Subtracts a D4.
Correct.
Or
D4.
yeah. Okay.
Yep. Demi, you are up.
I'm gonna shoot a crossbow bolt at it. That's really all I got.
Okay,
17 to hit.
great, cool.
It hits?
It hits. Is it magical?
No.
Okay, it goes right through it.
Damn.
Then I really got nothing. So can I bonus action investigate the room?
Yeah, go for it. I think you have ways to do other types of damage. I'm not sure though. I don't remember what everybody has, but yeah.
So they also can't be forcibly moved. It's tough
Mm-hmm.
because the go-to would usually be like spike growth or something.
Yeah. Cool.
18
18
investigation.
investigation. This room has been largely untouched by even like time. Like there's dust on it. There's no damage in the ceiling from the cast. Like this room was built up and or reinforced and protected. So it is kind of in like a frozen state of time from like 2 years ago. As you kind of quickly look around after firing the bolt.
I'm just gonna be looking for books and things like that.
Okay.
Something like that looks personal. Dictation of notes.
There are some pages on the table you can grab. I don't think you have time to read them in 6 seconds, but
I didn't think
You
I did
could-
either.
you could absolutely grab them. All right.
Locked in time 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So is there is do they have like a Sonos that's just playing We Don't Talk About Bruno over and over again?
My God.
Oh man. Whose turn is it? That's the last one. This one is gonna turn around and take a swipe. The one that you fucked up. It's gonna turn around and take a swipe at Cragthor. 17 to hit.
16 is my AC, so definitely.
16 points of necrotic damage. I rolled another 2, so your strength score is reduced by 2.
Save.
No save.
Yeah, just do that when they hit.
Mhm. All right. Verdian and then Finnick.
Well, I have a relatively safe position, and I know that I can magic missile, so I can only see the one, right?
Yep.
Hmm. Crackthor, do you mind if I finish that one off?
Kill it. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
He's not feeling too hot right now.
I'm gonna do another second level magic missile.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's another 16 force damage.
All right. As the last one goes through it, it will separate.
I made good on my claim of finishing it off.
All right.
I believe that's kind of all I can do. It'll be productive. Yeah.
Finnick and then Cade.
So would I have seen Demi's non-magical weapon go right through that thing, right?
Yes.
Okay. I don't have a magical weapon.
Yep.
So Finnick's gonna do what turtles do
Mm-hmm.
when they can't defend or anything. He's going to retreat.
Into a shell.
Yep.
So your AC is 21.
Yep.
Cool.
And yeah, he'll just stay there. Not knowing where the other two have gone,
Okay.
can't touch him.
All right. Cade, what are you doing?
There's not a chance. There's no way for me to be able to walk up to where the three are there and be within 5 feet of each of them. Is there?
Within like all of
Up the
them?
stairs. Yeah.
No. Like you could get them, or you could get like Luca and Cyrus.
I'll get Luca and Cyrus, and
Okay.
then I'll just call out, "Stay away from the walls." And then I will hold my action, holding a guiding bolt.
What's the trigger?
I spot a shadowy handed motherfucker come out a wall
Cool.
or floor, whichever, because
Alright.
you know I'm just gonna throw that out
First
there.
level? First level? What level are you holding it at?
First level.
Cool. Alright.
Fucking mosquito buzzing around here.
This
You
one's
haven't used that advantage from the silvery barbs yet, have you?
taken. Yeah,
I do have the advantage, so
do.
what?
Yeah, this one's
I
gonna
would see
fly out of
that.
the wall. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was about to say go for the trigger. Boom.
All right, let's crit fish. That was so close to a.
Did you roll like 2 19s or something?
No, I rolled a 13 and then I rolled an 18. So I'm like a little bit further over and it would hit
Yeah.
20.
Damn, dude.
All right, so yeah, that's 24 to hit, so that definitely hits.
That will definitely hit, yeah.
Go ahead and pop the pulse out there. Let's see. Ooh. These are okay. These are okay. That's 12 points of the radiant damage.
That puts a hole in him.
Huh?
That puts a hole in it. Like, that did way more than he thought it was supposed to do.
So it did the double.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh shit. Radiant hurts it.
I have immune to
And-
necrotic, resistant to fire and lightning, takes normal force damage, vulnerable to radiant damage, also immune to non-magical weapons.
I will
Takes
also tell
normal
you,
damage from
like,
magical
all
weapons.
undead, it is immune to poison. And is also resistant to acid.
By the way, now on top of it being a wispy shadow thing, it's also now glowing.
Mm-hmm. So this next person has advantage on it. It will take another swing at Viridian.
Yeah.
Shit. That is only a 15.
Oh, okay. I didn't get hit this time. Woo! That's relief.
The glow alerted you, and you managed to dodge.
Yeah.
Kind of like dip out of the way. That's the end of round. Cyrus, you're up.
I'm gonna walk over to the left, kind of like right above. No, not that far. It's like right above Cade,
Yeah.
so I stay in his 5-foot thing.
Yeah.
And then I'll just kind of like reach out with my wand in between Cade and Luca,
Mhm.
and try to zap this guy with an Eldritch Blast if
Okay.
I have line of effect.
You would have line of sight on him.
Okay.
Because he actually is
Uh,
kind of like actually there.
All right. I
Yeah,
have
you can
advantage on the
easily.
first.
Yeah, you can easily do that. Yeah, look at that. Okay.
I have
Yeah,
advantage on my
first shot.
first bolt because of the guiding bolt.
Yep.
That is a 16 to hit
That'll hit.
for 8 force damage.
Great.
And then the second one's just a straight roll. That's a 30-20
Hell yeah.
for 6 force damage.
Cool. Anything else?
I think I will bonus action quicken another Eldritch Blast at it.
Okay.
Just because if we can get this one down now, seems good.
Seems good.
That's a 17 to hit. 6 damage. And then a 24 to hit for 10 damage.
Okay. Cool. It's not looking.
I mean, it did look great to begin with.
That's true. Awesome. Cool. Berdine, as these hits happen on it, you hear like a whispering.
Oh, now I'm hearing it. Okay.
Yeah, you're hearing it like whoever's holding this thing together.
Is it anything that I can understand with Common, Marquesian, and Draconic?
Unfortunately, no.
Hmm. Okay.
I say, what are they speaking the Shadowfell?
They don't.
Yeah, most
Whoa.
things just try to kill you. The people that do speak to you are typically so sad you'd rather not.
Damn. I feel like I opened up a certain can there I don't want to open. Let's put a lid back
So
on
that was Cyrus's turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. This one's gonna come out of the wall at Cade. Natural 1.
What's up, shadow shit?
And you just kind of see like the form just kind of like pass through you. And he's gonna try and
Ugh.
back out of range.
Where do you think you're going?
You already used your reaction for your health spell.
Oh, I did, didn't I? Fuck.
And it will kind of back up and go into this wall over here.
You win this round.
Cool. Cragthor and then Luca.
How far is the one that's going after Torn?
About 45 feet.
Okay.
About 45 feet.
I know I can't get over there. I'm gonna use. I'm gonna take my greater healing potion that I have.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start with that because I know I can't get enough
Uh-oh.
distance. What?
Demi disappeared and came back.
Apparently, I'm not DMing anymore. So. Oh, no, I'm DMing again. Crap.
I was gonna say, don't
Aw,
make me DM, please.
Don't send me back to the box. No. I'm in a glass case of emotion. Ah.
Put the DM back in the box.
So healed for 16.
Cool. You could also done full as an action if you'd rather do that.
Well, I'm gonna do full as an action then.
Okay.
So it'll heal for 20.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's see. I'm just gonna I don't have bonus action now, so we're good. I don't have anything. That'll end my turn. Yeah, I'm just gonna
You want to end within 5 feet of Cade?
Yeah.
The safe spot.
Yeah, I'll take my movement over there. Actually, I'm gonna take my movement closer to the wall where I saw that thing disappear.
Oh, like over here.
Yeah, within 5 feet of Cade, though, just so I can swipe at it if it tries to go for someone.
Cool. All right. What does... Unfortunately, nothing that would also not get... Yeah, they'll Mind Sliver
Luca no
again.
has magic.
They'll Mind Sliver again. They'll
Lu-
Mind Sliver this one.
Luca no has magic missile?
Luca no has Magic Missile. Luca only has Cold
Oh
Spells.
no. Ah.
So that's 7 points of psychic damage and another minus D4. Shit. All good. Everything good? You can hear us and everything, though? Cool. All right. They have a minus 1d4 on their next save as well. Demi, you're up.
Can I read the papers?
Yeah, go for it. You can start to read them.
I mean, is that like my whole turn?
Yeah, that would be your whole turn.
That's fine.
Okay. It is notes on Thordak from Daxios Mercenaries, and the movements of Vorgal and Raishan's last known location from 811 PD.
And what year are we now?
813.
Okay. Oh, right. You said it was frozen in 2 years. Sorry.
Any
No,
movement?
Frozen was like 10 years ago.
Yeah. You're thinking of Frozen 2. We're the worst.
You love us.
It's not even
We're
the
the
target of
love
that, and I'm
us.
sighing at it.
We're the worst.
I'm just
You know, I went to go watch something on my phone and it was frozen.
I went to go watch something else on my tablet, but it was frozen too. Yeah, I saw that TikTok too.
That's amazing. It's got Vine energy. Anyways, Verdian, you're up.
Oh boy. Okay. So just to double check, Thorn Whip, it's piercing. It's coming from a cantrip. It would be magical piercing, right?
Correct.
So we don't know that that wouldn't work. So I'm gonna try that because it is a melee spell, even though it has a 30-foot range. It is
Yes.
a melee spell, so
Yep.
it shouldn't be disadvantaged. So
Correct.
I'm gonna try that because I don't have much else to do. I'm
Nice. Go for it.
gonna try Thorn Whipping it. Yeah.
For science.
For science.
11. Can I use one of the dice fund?
Do it.
Okay.
Pop a D6.
I was gonna say a D4 would probably be enough here. Should I use one of
You
the
rolled a
D6?
what?
11.
I rolled an 11.
Err on the side of caution. Take a D6.
Okay. Well, I rolled 6 on that,
Ah,
so
17 hits.
There you go. I was afraid of
All
you rolling a
right.
1 on the D4.
that's fair. 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
Magical piercing damage.
Yeah, it goes through.
Okay. Well, that worked better than I hoped. I don't like this position. And with that, I'm going to bonus action teleport back towards the group.
30 feet.
Yep. Get me the fuck out of there.
Okay.
And yeah, if I can ideally just use a little bit of movement speed to get next to Cade, that would be especially
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, you can get there.
Safe zone.
Lovely. Yeah. Safer at least.
Finnick, are you doing anything? Or are you staying in your shell?
Finnick's gonna make a mental note to find a magical weapon.
Cool.
It would stay in his shell.
Great. Cade.
Okay, so we're gonna have a little bit of fun here. Actually, hang on. Let's see here. Do I want to burn another slot?
I'm sorry, you guys cannot see
Okay.
chat right now.
Well, I'm looking at chat right now. I'm like, fuck.
Not that they
Dang,
can't
that's-
see it; they're just trying to actively ignore it.
I bet stream.
If I don't.
If you guys are watching
Oh.
this, which is insane right now. We're nuts.
Oh yeah.
Anyways.
Oh yeah,
what
if
you
you're
doing,
watching
Cade?
us later, on YouTube, you gotta get over on Twitch.
You do.
Monday nights
Check
at
the Twitch
9.
bot,
It's
trust
just
me.
it's just Archer
You
references.
really did.
It's just Archer references. It's the best. Anyway, Kate, what are you doing?
Unfortunately, I can't cast a spell on a cantrip. I can't do that thing. I wish I
Not
could.
yet.
I really wish I could.
Not
Not
yet.
yet, no. Really wish I could though.
It's coming.
You can't cast Wish
One
now
day.
either.
About 5 different things popped in my head when you said that. Damn it. Fuck it. I'm gonna throw a Sacred Flame at the one that's hurt out there.
Okay. Dex.
Yep, it's Dex 14.
And it has a minus D4. Which makes it a 12.
All right, so that's gonna be 2d8 on the shiny. That is 8 radiant doubled because of its vulnerability.
16.
Mhm.
This thing is very messed up. But it is unfortunately still alive at the start of its turn.
It's still alive. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
And Cade will glance over his shoulder. You okay over there, Demi?
I'm really good.
It
Try to stay away from the
is
walls.
Going to come up. As it approaches, the 4 of you who have spellcasting ability here can make a perception check.
Fuck yeah.
Passive 12.
Okay.
18.
Passive 14.
Passive 14. Cool. I also assume none of you speak Abyssal.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, got me.
Cool. You all now hear the whispering as whatever is holding this thing together with magic is desperately trying to keep this thing together right now.
Oh, that's some dark shit.
It will make an attack at Veridian as this is the one that has been going after him the entire time. Uh, 24.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. At least I have my resistance this time.
You do. So you will take 9 points of necrotic damage.
Maybe. Interception.
Interception. So it's 18 total. So you'll subtract from the actual full total, and then it will get halved.
I rolled 8 on the dice. That makes it
10.
minus
11.
11. Yeah, minus 11.
Okay, so 18 to 7.
Seven.
So
7.
He
Verdian will
takes
take
3.
3.
That's a lot better. Thank you.
That's why I'm here.
And your strength is reduced by 5.
Oh, that's really bad. I don't think I can
Fuck.
move now. I don't think I can move now with my gear.
Oh
I
my
have
god,
one
he shriveled up
strength.
Grog.
I have 1 strength. I am. I really am.
Oh,
Dude, shriveled up Grog, but I was started out lanky.
You are skin and bones. Oh god,
Yeah.
you look like a
Yeah.
White Walker.
Yeah. Yeah, he's still flickering and almost transparent, like a little translucent from the raven, the shadow step thing.
yeah.
But now he's extremely gaunt as well. Yeah.
There is no muscle mass left.
Yeah.
Oof.
String bean indeed.
Yeah.
I feel like Finnick might wonder if I've been turned into an undead when he comes
Alright,
out.
Cyrus, you're up.
He's gonna chase you down.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast that guy twice.
Cool.
That is a 17 to hit,
That'll hit.
11 damage.
That'll do it.
All right. That'll do it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
You go for the
Johnny
bang bang, but all it
need
needed was a bang.
How is Verdian looking health-wise, like apart from emaciated from the strength?
About half.
Okay.
Pretty battered. Yeah.
I will just walk over toward Verdian and with my bonus action just take out my healing elixir and hand it to him.
Okay.
So you can drink that for 2d4 plus 1 healing.
All right.
Cool.
And then I'll walk back to where I was so I'm not right next to the wall.
Awesome.
And that's me.
That guy's dead. This dissipates. Ragthor, do you want to take an opportunity attack?
Absolute
Cool.
nat 20.
Damn.
That's 15 on the piercing, and then 1 on the thunder when it's halved.
Okay, thank you very much. This one will take a swipe, and that's only a 10.
Oh, okay.
And it will try to duck out of Verdian's range. I don't know if you have your reaction up or not.
I don't believe I've used it.
Okay.
So I should.
Mhm.
I don't know if I can actually do anything with that though, since I don't
Yeah.
have Warcaster and yeah,
Yeah.
I don't have a melee weapon.
Your current unarmed
Not
strike
equipped
that wouldn't do
anyway.
anything is -2 and -2 points of damage, so.
Yeah.
Damn. Fuck.
Or -3 points of damage, actually, I think.
The damage would just be the strength modifier, so it'd be -5.
Oh, yeah, that's
Or I
right.
guess there's a 1 base, so -4.
And it will hide in the wall again.
Asshole. Every time before my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Ragthor, what are you doing?
I ain't got shit other than I'm gonna ready a fucking action to attack.
Okay. Luca's gonna hold Mind Spike. Demi, what are you doing? Still reading?
Yeah, I mean, all I got is necrotic and poison damage, you know,
Yeah.
so
You don't have anything radiant?
I
No,
Five
do,
foot
it's
but
like
it's a 5-foot
I
AoE.
do. Yep. I have to be within 5 feet. It was like it's kind of like my oh fuck, someone's too close to me kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
All right. Verdian. I assume Finnick is staying in his shell until he gets all clear. So Ver and Cade, what are you guys holding?
Hold me a guiding bolt.
Cool.
I don't know.
Verdian, you get
Oh,
your full turn. You don't have to hold something, but
right.
You can also drink your potion that
Okay.
I just
Yeah.
gave you
I
if you
mean,
want.
my thing is, I'm at 1 strength. If it hits me with that again and I hit 0, it doesn't matter what my health is. So that's why I'm
Yeah.
hesitating to expend that. Like, I appreciate you handing
Yeah.
it to me, but
Oh no, you're
I'm
not
hesitant
wrong,
to
but
expend it because of that.
just figured if anybody's gonna
Yeah.
need it, it's probably gonna
I
be
was gonna
you.
say Dietrich died to a greater shadow, didn't he?
Yeah, Dietrich has died a few times to a few different things.
You know, I still remember my very first D&D character.
All right, what are you
The
doing?
closest
What
thing
you
Yeah,
to
he
was a
he
shadow.
did definitely like have his strength go down to 0 and die that way
Yeah.
once.
Yeah. Oh, it
I
wasn't
mean,
the greater shadow though.
I guess I'll just I'll do my teleport just to the other side of Cade just to keep the resistance up for
Okay.
what value it'll do, because I think that'll do me more good right now.
Yep.
And then I will for action hold for a 3rd level magic missile again.
Okay.
That's it.
Very, very cool. We're gonna go in. It's gonna come out of the wall and go through Cade. So everything will go off. Cragthor, you'll get your attack. Which is just 1. Cade, your guiding bolt.
It wasn't very good. It was only a 25 to hit.
Damn. Sorry, that
Okay.
misses. I'm kidding. It hits.
I rolled a 16 and it's a
Wait.
25.
Well,
That's
hang on,
that's the point.
hang on. That goes after me, right?
Yeah, you're.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Yes.
Cyrus hasn't gone yet.
So I
Oh,
also get
yeah.
a chance.
Sorry,
to hold,
Cyrus. Yeah, you get to hold an action too.
Yeah. Yeah, Eldritch Blast.
Okay, cool. I thought you had held something already. My bad.
No, I needed my action to kill the other one.
We'll go in order through the initiative. So Cragthor.
There's reaction.
Yeah.
All right. 25 to hit. It is a 13 piercing and 2, which halves to a 1 on the thunder.
Okay. Next up is Verdian.
All right, so that's 4 magic missile darts. Bang, bang. All right, that's 14 total force damage.
Cool. How do you want to do this?
Hey.
Oh, all right. So Verdian is flinging off links of his enchanted chainmail with the way that it like unravels itself for some of his casting. He's flinging off links of it that are forming into these darts and homing in, ripping through it.
Nice.
And as he's flinging them out, he kind of stumbles and barely catches himself with the reduced strength, but gets the last darts out
Hell yeah.
to just rip through it, one after another, kind of crisscrossing
Alright.
through.
Cool. We'll deal with the fallout of what just happened. 3 people. When we come back from break. Hello, we're back. I'm gonna leave it on the RP screen for a bit while you guys figure things out. Yeah, in the immediate aftermath of combat, what do you all want to do?
Verdian stops flickering translucent and sits down on the steps.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, would my knowledge of alchemy tell me anything about like what's wrong with Verdian and how to reverse it?
No,
Okay.
not alchemy.
I will go ahead and chug that healing elixir that I was handed though. So that's
It's 2d4 plus 1.
Can I do the full effect thing with that though as well, right?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
9 healing.
Yep.
Okay. So it puts me to 31.
Right. Who else took hits?
I will say you guys also. You guys heard enough that you recognized whatever caster was casting it in Infernal.
Oh,
Infernal or Abyssal?
Oh, sorry, Abyssal. My bad. I had written down not Infernal. I wrote down Abyssal, and then I was looking at Cyrus' sheet and said Infernal. It was Abyssal. Sorry. Jeez.
Ah,
Damn. All right. Who else took hits from those damn things?
yeah, everybody okay? Or
Why do you look like a walking raisin?
He can't even get enough strength to shrug. Like he's struggling just to shrug with his chain shirt on.
oh. Can anyone tell what's wrong with them? It's a little outside my expertise.
Can I make any kind of check to see if I am aware of this affliction?
Yeah, you'll make an Arcana check.
Okay, I will.
Wouldn't say
guidance
alchemy
myself.
supplies will give benefit.
Yeah.
I'll just guidance myself for an Arcana and. Okay, 22 total.
Okay. Some kind of magical effect that is designed to kill, you might be able to sleep it off.
Only thing I can recall is that it might sleep off. Can't think of
Talking about
anything
you need like a
else.
full 8.
It would be a full long rest, right?
Fuck.
Above game, it is half back on a short rest, full on a long rest. Demi, do you want me to say some stuff, or do you want me to DM you some info from the pages you're reading?
You can DM it.
So alchemist supplies aren't going to be helpful. Is there another tool that I think could be helpful? Because I have yet to use my
Ooh, that's a good point.
my artificer, whatchamacallit.
Yeah, hammer to knock him out, maybe.
The right tool for the job.
You go 9/9 now.
An implement of nap time.
I cast nap.
Yeah.
No, if you did it right now, that wouldn't be I cast nap. That'd be I cast coma.
Okay.
with the half back on a short rest, would it be like if we did if we were to do 2 back-to-back short rests, would that fully restore it, or would that leave me with a quarter of what was reduced still remaining to be restored? How would you?
So it'd be so you're down 7 right now.
Yeah.
So you would get +3. So then you'd be down 4,
Okay.
which you would get +2.
Okay,
you'd
so
be
it
at
would be
6.
half of whatever's remaining to be regained.
Yeah.
Short rest. Okay.
Still be down 2 after 2
Yeah.
short rests.
Yeah.
I'd still be over my carrying capacity then. So
Well, you can move items around if we need to.
yeah. Well, that might be what it needs to be.
Sad thing is, you can't move them to me or the backpack of holding because I have 1 pound or I'm at carrying capacity.
Yes, well, I've got a lot that I can still make
Yeah.
use of. In fact, I could hold another 100 on me without having to worry. What do you need me to carry?
Honestly, for right now, you might have to carry Verdian into the room to rest, because I don't know if I can actually.
I will throw you
move
on my
myself
back
in
if I
there.
have to. Damn it.
Yeah, or at least hold him up, like hobble along to there together. You know.
Nah, at that point, I'm just putting you on my damn back.
Okay.
I'll be the jackass.
Yeah, easy enough.
In the little war room nap, if y'all would oblige.
Yeah, I'll
And then
bring
He
whoever
gets,
else
because he
had
gets 2
reduction.
potions on a short rest.
Yeah,
That's true.
I'm gonna bring the mage hand into the room
Okay.
and set the lantern down on the table.
Mm.
And then mage hand can help close the doors when we're all inside.
Who else got strength reduced? Somebody else got hit with that, right?
It was.
Crackthorn.
I did, but
Was
mine's going to go to
Verdian-
negative. Mine's going to go back to normal.
Yep.
Okay.
And Luca, I think it was.
No, Luca shielded the hit.
Oh, sorry, shielded. Right.
Yeah.
Right. How
Okay.
hurt's everyone looking?
I'm at full, and I also got 5 temp when I killed that shadow,
Nice.
which doesn't go away
Oh.
until it goes away.
I know Verdian
mean-
was pretty fucked.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in a lot better shape now. I'd be nearly full with another elixir if we're gonna do the short rest, couple extra elixirs thing.
Yep. So I
So-
have 1 pack slot left, so I'll use that to make an elixir, and then we
Okay.
take our first short rest. I get both pack slots back. We take this, and then I'll make 2 more elixirs. Take the second short rest, get both pack slots back. So I have 3 more healing elixirs.
Yeah. And one of them will get me 2 off from max. I'd be comfortable sitting there for now. You know, no need to try and top that
Well,
off.
or you can roll,
Yep.
or you can roll
Uh-oh.
hit dice during the short and
There he
save the
goes. Yeah.
elixirs for later.
Yep.
Oh,
I'll do it.
yeah, that's a good idea actually. Yeah.
By the way, as we're going into the room, if Fennec hasn't popped out of his shell yet, Kate's just gonna walk past and go, "Get out here! It's done." Just rap on the shelf.
Now?
Yes. Why do you sound like that?
Sound like what?
Get your ass out here.
Finnick will come out of his shell.
Two hit dice spent gave me exactly full health.
Hey.
Wonderful. Okay.
Correct, though, how are you looking in terms of
100%.
100%? All right. Hey, Demi, none of those shadow things
And
came
you'd
in
get
here,
half
did
of
they?
your strength back, so you'd get to 7 on a short rest.
2 short rests would give me all of it. I only lost 2
Oh,
points.
yeah, that's right.
I just put it back to normal because of that.
Yeah. You short rest would get you to half.
6, 2.
Sorry, I wasn't more helpful.
It's all right.
Oh.
We weren't
What
expecting
were you
those
able
things to be
to
here.
find in here? Sorry.
Good.
Well, I didn't find much. Um, this was Vox Machina's war room.
Pretty obvious.
Um,
Yeah.
There's tons of writings from them and
Do you wanna look
everybody
at
that served here. Mostly about dragons.
Or I think Cyrus just reaches up and takes off his goggles and just holds them at his chest as a sign of respect. Knowing that this was Vox Machina's war room, as I'm looking around the room, do I see anything of significance?
They had like the banners of like the Herd of Storms that Grog had. They have like one of Scanlan's like posters from one of his shows. They had the flag of Whitestone in here. They had a banner of Sarah and Ray hanging up. Map in the center of the room is probably at the actual table that it is on is probably the most interesting feature of it. You can see that they had where Singorn was on the map with a marker. They had the Daxios mercenaries in Fort Daxio.
Are there on this map? Are there minis, little figurines of like dragons or armies?
Yes, there are. There are a couple different worm armies. One is white and one is red. You imagine they're led by Thordak and Vorgal, respectively. Vorgal's was actually over Whitestone when they last touched the map. Thordak's was in Amon. You see a turned over, laying on its side figurine of what you assume is Umbrasyl over Westron. You see Thordax in Amon. And then off the map, you see, like off to the right of the map, which you imagine to represent Wildmount, you see the symbols for Vorgal and Raishan.
Sorry, and where were those two?
They're kind of like off the map to the bottom right. Like they're wherever they are is not on the map of Tal'Dorei that they were working with. Would be the immediate assumption.
So that was Umbrasyl, Thordak, Vorgal, Raishan, and was there a fifth?
There was not a fifth. There was a fifth, but it was long. You guys know your history. It was long before the attack of the Chroma Conclave.
Blue Boy got cocky and he got
yeah.
got.
I think, yeah, Cyrus will just write down like the cities, like any notes from at least what the state of the world was like 2 years ago. It's still probably news to him.
Yeah. Okay. You guys can get your 2 short rests in.
Yeah.
So you see the sun kind of coming through the entryway.
The goggles back on.
As it is now probably closer to noon.
Oh, everybody feeling all right? Should we keep moving?
Suppose so.
Yeah, probably a good idea to keep going.
Well, hopefully, the next thing we come up across, it, I might actually be able to do something with.
Why do you have to say it? Now that you said it, now some other spectral bullshit's going to end up coming up.
Or it's going to be something that only you can do something about.
Oh,
At that
that'd be
point,
okay.
At that point, we get to take a break.
We're all gonna have our moments.
True.
It's not a competition. Yeah. Sometimes you don't have the answer, somebody else has the answer.
Oh, you misunderstand. I'm not wanting to compete. I'm wanting us to not be in that predicament.
As long as you're. There's no shame in retreating. As long as you're not retreating out of cowardice. But I'm sure you weren't.
Hmm.
Oh, say, we should grab those writings and journal entries. Those might be something Cassandra wants to see.
It would be good to preserve them.
You will have to ask Debbie about that.
There really wasn't too much. There was something about a fire pit in Amman, which I'm still trying to place. I mean, you're both from close to there too, like me. So, like, do you know where something like that would be?
A fire pit.
Fire pit.
Something Thordak would be using.
I
Would
mean, I
Cade
haven't
have
been.
remembered seeing anything like that from a distance? Like where?
Because you were at the second Battle of Amon.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, at Vox Machina's battle, yeah.
the entire Cloudtop district had kind of started to sink and had opened up into like a cauldron of fire.
With the center of it being the royal palace, I'm guessing.
That was completely destroyed in the first Battle of Amon.
Got it.
I don't know. I mean, who's to say? I haven't been there in a quarter century. I imagine a lot's changed.
Well, this seemed pretty important. Um, he seems to be using this fire pit to be hatching eggs.
Eggs.
Hmm.
Eggs.
Dragon eggs.
No, we got it.
Yeah.
That's a spicy omelet.
Well,
Does it happen to mention whose eggs?
imagine there.
Thordak's.
Dragons want to make more dragons, Cade. It's the circle of life.
Well, yes, but if memory serves, Thordak is a male dragon. And last I
Oh.
checked, I'm not very studied in dragon anatomy, but I don't believe male dragons can lay eggs.
Do you know that? Do you know more about dragon anatomy? What does it look like down there?
I just said I'm not.
I mean, your
well-versed in
god
what
is a
things gonna
dragon.
happen.
Really say
Yes,
I
but they don't
propose.
go through that in training.
I propose that for the rest of time we have to call it dragon anatomy. That was
Dragon anatomy is really good.
During Pride Month, really.
As a dragon, I approve.
You go.
God.
Oh, jeez.
You're such a mind dragon.
No.
Nope.
Dragon what?
Mind dragon
I'm
these
dragging
nuts.
Oh my god.
I had to. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's okay.
I know. I
forgive
know.
you.
It was right
I
there.
forgive you. But yeah, you would know that. Yeah, Kate's absolutely right. Thordak was a male dragon.
Do we know that male dragons always stay male dragons forever? Because plenty of species can change sex throughout their lifespan. And it's Pride Month.
This is true. That is not. I will readily say this right now. Not that you
Can
are
I make a
aware
medicine
of.
check?
Not that you are aware of. There is something going on, and that's for later in the campaign.
Well, I think as a man of science, Cyrus knows what he doesn't know.
Yes.
So he's not ruling it out.
Correct. I think that would be a safe assumption for Cyrus.
I think he'll just be like Matthew Broderick in that old Godzilla movie. Be like, well, unless he reproduces asexually.
Can I go on like a 30-second bit here?
No,
because you
please,
brought it up?
please don't. We don't have
Please do.
time. There's no time.
I will do it after. You have to listen to my 30-second bit
I'm
on
telling you, we don't have
1999's
time.
Godzilla. Anyway,
I thought it was 98. Anyway.
Oh, you're right. It was 98. Yeah, you guys take your too long rest. You have this discussion. You're not ruling it out, but typically, you do need 2 dragons to make dragon eggs. So the fact that Thordak has them out of nowhere is a bit odd.
But he still has to fertilize them.
I mean, who's to say? I'm not an expert.
Does he sploosh in the dragon or does he sploosh on the eggs?
Oh, damn it. I knew the conversation was going to go that direction one way or another.
I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about the dragon anatomy, okay?
The dragon
The
anatomy.
dragon anatomy.
Dragon enemy.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Look,
You have no
I
idea.
don't
You
know.
have no idea. You'd have to see
Yeah.
them close to like find out.
It's got to be a close case study.
Is that a
Yeah,
challenge?
no, you're gonna have
Sure.
to get
If
real
you
up
want it
close
to be
and
one,
personal and
absolutely.
There's your
Add,
long-term
add that
goal.
to the add that to the bucket list.
Long-term goal will be a literal fly on the wall of that.
Oh,
He's a
boy.
druid. Literal fly on the wall.
Long-term goals. Huckled Thordak.
Oh, he's gone. He's turtling right now.
Yeah, but I'm doing the same thing.
All right.
You got him.
All right.
In game, I guess.
Mission
Well, I don't know, Demi. I guess we'll just. I have no idea how it works, but something's going on.
Well, if it's talking about a fiery pit of some sort, that has to be happening right in the middle of the Cloudtop district. When I last saw it,
Wait,
that entire
the
section was sinking. And
The
it was
Cloudtop
fire.
district is gone.
I don't know if it's gone now, but when I last saw it, it was starting to sink into a center of heat, and there was fire, and it was glowing red, yellow. I can only imagine that's what that's describing.
Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna try to put that out of my head. I think we should probably get these notes to Cassandra.
Agreed, but we still have plenty to check for.
I mean, I guess we haven't known her long enough to know that she'll know what to do, but I just know I sure as shit don't know what to do.
Hey, Cyrus,
Yeah?
if you were a rich man with a penchant for explosives and you wanted to have a lab away from prying eyes, what level of your complex would you have it in?
Oh, the
First
basement,
floor,
of course.
first basement, second basement. How far down would you go?
As far down as I could.
I guess we start looking for a staircase. Start moving down.
You know,
No.
speaking of laboratories, I did find something about a laboratory.
Oh yeah?
Oh. Was
But
it?
it's not here. It's said to be in the Lucidian Ocean.
A laboratory in the ocean.
Like an island, I'd assume.
Any details about this lab? Who it belongs to, maybe?
Right, Sean?
What? Oh. Why would a powerful ancient dragon need a laboratory in the middle of the ocean, secluded from things and people?
Question.
I mean, I imagine that if you're a ancient dragon trying to take over the world, you're probably want to set up your home base in a spot that isn't too easy for people to get to.
Yes, but why the secrecy, though?
I don't know. Who knows what he's brewing up there? I mean, I think part of me wants to say, "Oh, it's a powerful explosive," but like, you're a dragon, though. You kind of got that part built in. I think it's got to be something else.
I mean, you say that, but we did deal with those goblins that were making explosives for dragons.
Well, they were making explosives for the cultists who followed the dragons.
I don't know, maybe this Raishan was learning how to build a better bomb.
Better than a dragon.
Maybe something as powerful as a dragon without needing the dragon there.
Oh,
As
all
terrifying
right.
as that sounds.
Yeah, that's something else to worry about. Anything else? Just add a few things to the list.
Few nightmares, perhaps?
Plenty of nightmare fuel.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we're standing over probably one of the worst sources of it right now.
Yeah.
As you all are walking through the rest of the first level, dealer's choice, perception, or investigation.
Guidance?
Okay.
An investigation with guidance.
Guidance of a nice.
Mm.
19.
Mm.
21 investigation.
16 investigation.
21, 16 investigation,
26
19.
perception.
26 perception.
19 is also investigation.
Cool. Demi and Finnick, what are you guys rolling?
25 perception.
25 perception.
18 perception.
Cool.
Please, no more ghost. Please, no more ghost.
Demi, you see that there is a section of the stone in the wall that doesn't have the same level of dust on it. There's about 5 foot, 7 foot tall, 5 foot wide area where the stone is just a slightly different color with no dust on it. The investigation people would notice that the footsteps stop at this place, and then you would see the wall. You would also notice that there were 2 areas on either side of this door where there is an outline of a body against the wall where there is no dust. And footsteps. Very
sorry.
draggy footsteps. They're kind of more like lines now following this other set of footsteps.
Well, I think we found the secret door.
It looks like there was something standing guard that followed whatever came out of the door.
Oh, these body outlines were very much on the ground, like against the wall.
Ooh.
Do we want to just go through, or do we want to take 10 minutes and detect magic?
I'm in favor of that course of action.
Yeah.
personally.
Yeah.
You want to do the honors?
Yeah, I'll take the 10 minutes.
Okay. There is no magic here. But hanging in the air is the faint detection of necromancy.
Well, no magic on the door, but I think something undead has been in here. Which I guess shouldn't be much of a surprise.
Yeah, that
Perhaps
would
something
explain
became
the...
undead in here.
Yes, that would
Can
explain
I-
the slumped body outlines.
Can I start just searching for traps around the door?
I'll
Yeah.
join him in that. Use my thieves' tools if they are applicable.
Investigation check.
What is your investigation, Verdia?
That would be a +7.
Okay, mine's a +4, so I'll roll with guidance to try to give you advantage.
All right.
Also, thieves' tools would be applicable for taking apart traps, not finding them.
Okay.
I rolled exactly 10,
Cool.
so you have
advantage.
Awesome. And I can guidance the check as well, presumably.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a 30 total.
Okay. You feel very, very confident there are no traps.
All right. Can I open the door then?
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna open it. Yeah. See what's what.
It's a semicircular staircase that leads down.
Well, we did say
We
we're
all
looking
follow?
for down.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
There we go.
Well, here's hoping that
You brought your lantern
the,
with us, right?
oh yeah.
Yep.
This is the right
Yeah, I'll get the mage hand back up and it'll
This is the
kind
right
of float ahead of us.
Guess what the lab Dust was talking about is down this way. I'd hate to leave anything left undone.
Yeah, I would say you guys roll pretty damn well on investigation, so you can see that the steps, the footprints continue down in the stone. The singular pair of walking footprints, and then the two kind of pairs of dragging feet.
They were going down this way.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
What?
Ryan.
Yes.
Sorry.
No. Mine's super simple. I'm just gonna Crimson Right both my weapons again.
Okay.
Because we short rested and I forgot to do that right after.
Cool. All right, what do you want to...
I was just gonna ask, what do the footprints look like? Humanoid or other?
Humanoid.
Okay.
Like very distinctive footwear.
Like noble footwear?
For lack of a better word, like platform heels. Footwear.
Okay. Oh, well, I think that's a humanoid, but can't say they were wearing very comfortable shoes.
Can I compare the footprints to mine?
They're similar.
Do the shoes look better? Like, is the footprint more finely tailored on the edges?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. For sure.
Would it be safe to assume that if we find that the wearer of these shoes is an enemy, you're calling dibs on her shoes if they fit as loot?
God.
Why do you assume it's a woman?
Joke's on you, it's RuPaul.
Hey, it's
You
Valid.
better work.
Just making a guess.
Better.
But it's valid.
Pride Month. We can all wear platform heels if we want to.
We can have like
I'm clumsy enough without it.
Chroma Dynasty Rocky Horror.
Yeah.
Chroma Dynasty Rocky Horror. Okay. Wouldn't have been my first choice, but yeah, go.
Cyrus is Dr.
Weird.
Scott.
Oh my god. Lord.
Luca is Rocky.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's alive.
Cade's Frankenfurter.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay.
I think Verdian and Finnick are probably Brad and Janet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anywho.
Damn.
Which makes Cragthor and Demi Riffraff and Magenta.
I'm definitely riffraff.
Can't find what I wanted to use. You are. Is this it? No. I swear to God, I'll find it at some point. As you guys kind of come into a bigger central room, it's kind of round. Glass walls in this underground space. Looks like they were producing something here. But it is long broken, long damaged. Kind of drains that are just clogged and like molded over. It doesn't smell great. Like alchemy tables turned over, you can see like bullet holes in the wall, in like some of the central columns and things. Panels thrown open. fist dents in the wall. Like something happened here a long time ago, and it is in the same state as it was.
Would we all know what bullet holes are?
Oh, that's a really, really good point. Cade, you would know what bullet holes are.
I'm pretty sure I wouldn't.
Yeah. Pretty sure
It's
Cade's the
like
only one who would know.
I think, yeah, like I think in the lore, guns were something that Percy invented.
Yes.
So,
like,
yeah, this is actually
Only those
really...
of us who knew Percy would probably know about that.
Sorry, because I just read the new book 3 for Vox Machina. Ripley developed them at the same time. So
Mhm.
they're out in the world, and they're out in Taldore. So people who were there or who knew about Vox Machina knew what a firearm was, but it was still like a oddity. Cade, you recognize as in bullet holes. The rest of them, they're just like these perfectly round holes with like a little tiny scorch mark in the wall that look really weird.
Oh,
Cade will walk over to some of the holes, put his hand kind of on the wall over it. Someone was doing some shooting here.
shooting what? What kind of arrows could do that?
Not an arrow. This was done by a gun.
A what?
A gun? I mean, I've got this thing. And Cyrus will show he's got a little spring-loaded gun on his wrist. But when he like, bamps it out and pulls the trigger, it squirts like it's a hydraulic like squirt gun, and it squirts out the healing goop. Yeah, I know. I just figured this out. Like I just rigged this up a couple days ago, but yeah, I can kind of give you a little topical ointment in the middle of combat if I need to.
Well, from what I understand, and I don't know the mechanics of it, but Lord Percival de Rollo created these things and outfitted some of the Whitestone Guard with similar armament. They utilize some sort of powder, from what I've seen, and it shoots out a piece of metal at very high speed.
Powder, so it would be like a controlled explosion, like dynamite. But it would all be happening inside this device, and it would propel a projectile at, I imagine, very high speed.
Yeah, something about as large as a ball bearing.
That sounds dangerous.
Yeah, well,
Sounds fun.
If it
take a
put
look at all the
holes like
holes
that all
here.
over-
Someone definitely was either having fun or having a very bad day.
Oh,
I thought Cyrus was gonna go for the dad joke and hold up like his arm for some guns. I only got these guns.
Show.
The gun show.
no, above game. That's how I'm flavoring healing word if it ever comes up.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
I have
that's
my
actually
little
a really nice flavor to it.
a little goop that I make. It's just like, no, he makes a little squirt gun.
Little antibiotic spray. Okay.
Yeah, little icy hot patch at range.
Pain's no match for the icy hot patch.
A little lidocaine for your wound.
Bored.
Smells funny.
Yeah, a little minty, right?
Yeah, but not in the good way.
No, definitely not in the good way. I can't figure that part out yet.
But would you want it to be minty in the good way? Because then you'd want to try and eat it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm.
So what else?
Anyways,
I imagine Cyrus is kind of like in
Like
Like-
full on investigation mode.
Well, I think seeing this lab, he's just in like Candyland. He's just looking at everything and marveling at the genius of Percy
If you want to
DeRollo, who he's
view
only heard of.
paradise.
But
Make
really want to stand.
another investigation check.
that is a natural 2 and a 1 on the guidance die, or a 7, or passive 14.
That's 14. Okay.
Okay.
There is not just Percy's stuff down here in this lab. This was, through the notes you find in notebooks and things on the tables, this was a person by the name of Anna Ripley's lab that Percy has kind of started to retrofit for his own needs. And also other people have been using, notably, a person by that you would recognize, probably both Cade and Cyrus in the notes, by the name of Sean Gilmore.
Yeah, definitely.
And also
Mhm.
another member of the Taldori Council by the name of Allura Visorin, who was working on whatever sphere they found on top of the pyramid.
I just get really excited and I just start looking around in the notes for any more mention of the sphere, any more mention of these people.
They apparently have lost lost at some point one of the guards into the sphere, and have thrown different kind of objects into it to see how it would react and if anything would change, and nothing has seemed to have worked. They don't know if it's what they find out is they don't know if it's consuming the matter or taking it somewhere else.
Fascinating. I'll share this information with the group. We should probably take these notes back to Cassandra too.
Anna
Absolutely.
and Percy were working on firearms and making them better and more consistent. You get the idea that they would backfire and or blow up quite often.
So, right, can I look around and are there any guns or anything in the area? Anything that they were actually working on that we could collect?
Make a perception check.
Worse. It's a 15.
Okay.
Oh God, Cragthor with a gun. That's a scary thought.
Scary for our enemies.
There are a couple of prototypes, like Gen 2s he was working on, but nothing complete.
I'm still gonna take them.
Okay.
Were these notes, are they dated at all? Are they also from about 2 years ago?
Yeah, they're all from about 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm seeing Cragthor pick up those guns.
Yeah, they're from 8. Some of them are from or is some of the Ripley stuff is like 809, 810. Some of the notes that Percy has added from his other collection here are also from around that time, but everything from the sphere is from late 810 or more recently.
And the stuff from Gilmore and Allura and
Runs from like 810 through 811.
and no mention of whether they managed to solve this sphere problem.
They did not. Sorry, what were you gonna say, Demi?
Schematics. So I'm seeing him pick up the guns. Can I look for any schematics, any like
Oh, they're in the
journals,
no- oh,
stuff
sorry,
in
they're in the
stuff in the
notes.
margin?
They're in
Oh,
the
okay.
notes. There are
Yeah, I
well
think-
done drawings in the notes.
Yeah, I think I will just hand over all the notes to Demi when I'm done
Cool.
reading over them, because Demi's got all the other ones.
Well,
Demi has acquired a new title, librarian.
yeah.
I love that.
And you all see that the footprints kind of continue through this room, kind of up another flight of stairs and through another door that's already opened.
Well, I guess we keep going. Gonna run into whoever it is up ahead sooner or later.
Yeah, I imagine so. I don't know if Sean Gilmore and Percy DeRollo and Allura Vysoren couldn't figure this out, I'm not sure what use I'm gonna be.
Perhaps it was a matter of
Yeah.
time, and they didn't quite have enough.
Hey, Cyrus. I think you can figure out how to make one of those things because I think I want one of them.
What, a gun?
Yeah.
Boy, that's a little bit beyond my talents, but sure I could take a stab at it.
I mean, I've seen some crazy things you've done now. And I don't like to say that because my swords do a lot of work, but like you've made some interesting things, even those potions. Kind of
Yeah,
useful, man. Like, yeah.
yeah, potions are one thing, but I've never tried to make a machine that complex.
It's okay. I might have something for you. I'll pull out one of the prototypes. I kind of took this.
You very easily saw him take it.
Yeah.
I just
Um,
scooped them all up, but I'm still holding it up like, look, I took a couple. I mean, you can have them.
I mean, yeah, I've got some basic talent for tinkering, but yeah, I'm sure Verdian and I can put our heads together and maybe we can take a crack at it.
Yeah.
I mean, the explosion part, I think I can do. Explosions, that's just a chemical reaction. That's easy. It's all of the gadgets and doohickeys and triggers and
Well,
that part.
I assume you guys are also continuing on while this conversation is happening.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think Vay can figure that part out, though, right? I mean, you can make it go boom. He can make it just work. Two of you. I mean, there's two people.
Oh my
Okay,
god, does
smart.
that mean Cyrus is gonna be Victor for Crackler?
I think by the time this is over, Cyrus is going to be Q for all of you.
I like Q. He's a good character. Yes, you guys get over the room and kind of come down into it. You realize this is a crypt. It is not hard to figure out as the tombstones are written in common over top of the coffins. And I forgot what the stone ones are called. They have a fancy name.
Sarcophagus?
Sarcophagi, thank you. That this was the DeRollo family crypt. there are in all
Cyrus will take off his goggles again.
in all sorts of disrepair on the floor from some kind of fight that happened a long time ago. Although you can see that some effort has been made to like put them back in the sarcophagi that they have broken out of. Something brought these things back to life at one point, and they were destroyed.
Have they been pillaged like the bodies?
They're mostly skeletons.
So there's no jewelry on them.
No.
I mean, they're dead rich people. I had to ask.
This is true.
It is a fair question.
Although most dead rich people passed on their jewelry.
Not me. You're burying me or burning me with all my shit.
But Arolo's had a reputation for being very wealthy, of course, but also very practical. I don't think they'd be the type to bury people with perfectly good valuables.
I don't know if you learned this about me yet, Cyrus, but I like loot. I have to look every chance I get.
I have noticed that.
Yeah.
I don't notice much, but I pick up
Um,
a few things here and there.
This would be interesting for somebody who knew Taldore a long time ago. The most recent ones in the crypt, and there are about 6 of them, are all from the same year, within the same couple-month period of 805 PD, for the tombs closer to the front.
Oh goodness.
Oh no.
8 years ago. They all died. Well, I guess except for Percy and Cassandra, of course.
They were the ones who were massacred. They were betrayed.
Now, what happened? I knew of the family, and
Briarwoods.
I've Briarwoods. What are Briarwoods?
A family that took over Whitestone. They were beaten by Vox Machina shortly before the dragons attacked him on. I don't know all the details, but I believe it was the wife who was a necromancer of some sort. Not a lot of the details got told to other people, unfortunately. So I don't know the full story, but it was not pretty.
Cyrus, make a history check.
Guidance?
Sure. Unfortunately, the other person who would know about it isn't here. They have +0 in history, so I'll give it a shot anyway. 9.
16.
16. Their name does ring a bell to you after Cade gives you some more information. There was a Briarwood that was wanted by the Dwendalian Empire.
Briarwood.
And
I
actually,
think I heard of a Briarwood who was in some trouble with the Dwendalian Empire up north from Damali. Not sure about what, though.
they actually operated for a couple of years a very lucrative shipping business out of Port Damali and then disappeared overnight.
Yeah. Someone in shipping.
The year they disappeared was 804.
Mm.
Someone in shipping, but I think they went missing and kind of fell off the map before any of this happened.
It's a pretty big leap. Logistics to necromancy.
I mean, I don't know. It could have been a cousin, could have been a nephew, who knows? But
Did you happen to ever catch a first name, perhaps?
no,
In merchant circles,
No.
they were always addressed as Lord and Lady Briar.
no first name, just Lord and Lady Briarwood.
And you never saw them. Just
No,
stories.
not in my little alchemy shop, my little apothecary, but I catered mostly to wide-eyed young adventurers hitting the road to go fight the monsters and have an adventure. I sold them, your basic healing potions and, you know, stuff like that. Kept the lights on for a while.
And then Darrington showed up.
Well, I mean, then the dragons showed up, really. Once that all went down, nobody really wants to go adventuring anymore.
That's true. Fortunately, I don't know too much more past that. The criers who were shouting the news about can only tell so much before they have to start all over again.
Yeah. Well, could have been the same Briarwoods, I suppose. Maybe they left Port Damali and came here and took over all within the span of a year. Seems kind of far-fetched, but
Depends on whatever made them leave Port Damali in the first place. Guess.
And so far, everything
Yeah.
I've heard about the disasters that happened here in the past decade or so was pretty sudden in nature. So,
There were always rumors someone from the Dwendalian Empire showed up and tried to kill them, although nothing was ever confirmed by anybody in Port Damali.
I mean, it sort of makes sense why they disappeared. They were in trouble with the law. I think the Empire had sent people south to try to apprehend them. And then they were just in the wind. You know, I always figured they just escaped on a ship in the dead of night or something like that. And they were out on some island somewhere.
You all continue through the crypt and down the next tunnel. Perception checks, please. Oh shit, that's a 19 for Luca.
16 for Cyrus.
18 for me. Still have a toggle on.
Net 20 for
26.
27.
27.
Oh, sorry.
What did Cade get?
You're good. 26.
26.
Damn.
Damn, both of you guys are
Beat me
on
by
it.
1. Nice.
Crag, Thor, and Finnick.
19.
19.
My net 20 sounds horrible.
Oh,
Net
no.
20 for 23.
That's still good. That's still
Still
good.
really
Good.
good.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't like
Yeah.
a net 20 for a 19.
Yeah, that's
Been
true.
there.
Then they're
Nat
that
20 for me would,
Yeah.
yeah. Nat 20 for me would be a 22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Imagining a nat 20 for 19 stealth.
So on a 18 or higher, so I think that's everybody but Cyrus. There is, you all notice about 3/4 of the way down, because it's like about 30 stairs platform, 30 stairs platform. On the second platform, there is what appears to be a slightly, very, very slightly, like a half-inch ajar. Another secret door.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Phoenix likes secret doors. They lead to interesting places.
Through the old crypt.
Yeah, check it for traps.
Okay.
Once somebody points it out to Cyrus, who I think was probably just still in mid-story.
Cyrus. Can you,
Yeah?
can you take a look at that?
Oh, damn. Yeah, sure. I'll roll to try to give Verity an advantage again to check for traps.
alright.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Taking me over there to look with you. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's a 15.
Awesome. So that is 25 total.
Great. Does not appear to be trapped. Just
Open
appears to be a
sesame.
regular secret door. It is very dark in this room. This room probably at one time was very beautiful. It is now just piles of burnt rubble. Tapestries burned. You can still see the metal rods on the walls. Furniture left in piles of ashes. But most peculiarly, you guys know what I'm saying.
You got it. You got
Yes.
this. I believe in you.
No, I don't. Peculiarly.
Yes.
I cannot wear. Okay, there it goes.
I almost couldn't.
Yeah, it's a woo, $10 word. What appears to be the remains of a burnt coffin in the center of the room as the focal point.
Who would burn a coffin?
Would Cade in his cleric training have heard anything about this kind of shit?
Make an insight check.
Mm.
Actually, anybody can make an insight check.
I'm gonna make an insight check just for fun.
Just for shits and giggles.
Okay.
I will also try.
And that's a 24.
24, okay.
Yeah.
I rolled a natural 15 for a 14.
Okay.
I got 7.
I got 7. I got a rock.
Yes, thank
All
you.
right, Demi, what'd you get?
Nat 1.
Nice. Anybody else going for it?
21.
21. Cade.
Nope.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
your
the high
cleric
wisdom
training.
characters will be like, "Oh, I got a net one for a 13."
Yeah, right.
Imagine.
You're not your cleric training, but you, Finnick, and Cyrus kind of all come to the same conclusion at the same time. Who the hell would put a coffin in a room decorated like a bedroom at one point?
Okay, I know we're all thinking it, so just say it out loud. 1, 2, 3.
Vampire.
Werewolves. Oh, yeah, that makes more
The
sense.
other thing, yeah, the other thing.
Yeah.
Necrophilia.
Huh?
1, 2, 3. Butt stuff.
I mean, that reminds me of my favorite audio from What We Do in the Shadows.
Okay, but
What, fat?
No, you
Real
know what I've always
uh,
wanted to
the,
try? Corpophilia pizza pie. Is it as wonderful as they corpophilia?
Coprophilia!
It's from
Oh,
like
man, I
season
love
1,
that one so
episode
much.
6, by the way.
Yeah.
Such a good show.
Yes. Yes.
But yeah, Caden Finnick will say vampire at the same time, and Cyrus will be like werewolf.
hearing that, Verdian visibly flinches.
Which
spent a
part?
long
The
time in the
vampire part or the
Shadowfell.
werewolf part?
The vampire part. He spent a long time in the Shadowfell. There's
Oh, yeah.
things he would have heard about vampires.
Yo, What We Do in the Shadowfell. That's the next campaign.
Yeah.
I'm down.
I love that.
I'm down.
That's
Let's do
brilliant.
it.
That's brilliant. I
down.
like that.
Bat?
Bat.
That.
Also, the best mural I've ever seen is my profile picture on Discord, and it also has to do with the show. Yeah. Insight. Vampire. And the room is completely sealed too. Like, there is no way sunlight could get in either. Even accidentally, unless you ripped off 200, probably like 150, 170 feet of dirt.
Yeah, makes sense, I guess. Oh boy.
But luckily it's destroyed, and there's no sign of anybody trying to return.
I think we need to keep going further.
Are you sure?
Yeah. We're starting to
I
see some more pieces of the
I don't-
puzzle that I don't think everyone got told.
I think if we think there are vampires up there, at the very least, Verdian needs a couple more hours of rest.
Is
This
there
stuff
any
was destroyed a
safety
long
to
time
rest?
ago.
Sorry, I didn't hear either of you.
I didn't either.
Sorry.
Verdian
We were
first,
like
then Kate.
exactly saying.
Yep.
I just said, is there any safety to rest?
Well, you need to get your strength back.
Is Cade trying to
I
speak?
think those things upstairs sapped a lot of your strength out of you. Imagine what a vampire could do. You've got to be tip top.
I get the feeling that this stuff was destroyed a long time ago. Well,
All of it?
at least for this room here. It's been a while. I don't think that whoever did live here is coming back.
I hope you're right.
I mean, after the commotion we caused upstairs with those shadows, if there was anyone here, vampire or anything of similar strength, I don't think they would have left us alone this long.
Unless whatever they're protecting in there is more important.
Well,
If
because
that's
compromise. Verdian only needs 4 hours to
I think
get his
two.
long rest.
I think
Is it 2?
Well,
You can
his
do 2
his
short rests and get everything back at this point.
oh okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
because we already did too.
Oh well, that would mean 2 more potions for you to make.
4 more.
4 more, actually, yeah.
Oh, 2 a short rest. I have all my facts screwed up.
Yeah.
Oh,
But no, above game, I'm thinking if we think some kind of like undead boss is in there, and it can sap strength in a similar way that those whatchamacallits could, the shadows could. Everyone should be at full
At
strength,
full, right?
Yeah.
right? Like if you're going into that already at -2, you're gonna die.
Yeah. That
That's
tracks.
my above game concern. If we
Um,
can like
mhm.
make this place safe enough for 2
As
hours.
far as
Well-
you're aware, it's also still like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You might have lost track of time, but you have more adventuring hours to go.
The
we can
other
hunker
thing
down.
that I would be concerned
It's
with.
a completely sealed room if
um,
you close the door,
Okay.
That's true.
to be fair.
The other thing I'd be worried about though, if we're going into a boss fight, is just to survive that last thing. I used up all of my Blessing of the Raven Queen. So
Yeah.
like,
No, I could
yeah.
absolutely see like we just go back home and long rest for the night. Come back tomorrow. We don't have to do all of this in one day.
That seems like it might be wise. If there is a threat, then that would be wise to come back prepared, and if there isn't, then there's no urgency.
I'm only concerned about one thing. The
Werewolves.
one who. No. Well,
Shit.
yes, but
Sorry, I'll get it
no.
right.
I'm certain that werewolves will be a concern in the future. Hopefully later. But I'm more concerned about the individual who came through here before us and took the bodies, potentially reanimated the bodies, and came down here with them. If we
I'll,
head back, take the evening, and then come back the next day, they could be long gone. And we'll never know
Well, I
what they
think-
were up to down here, unless they
I
leave
think
some
we
sort of a trail.
know from these notes we found that these Briarwoods were in control of this place from about 8 years ago to about 3 years ago. Correct? Ish.
Yep.
And then they were defeated by Vox Machina. And then there was no more undead concern here. But I imagine this place would still show some of the wear and tear of going through that whole thing. But we also know that within the past year or two, undead shenanigans have started happening here again. And Cassandra thinks it has something to do with what's down here in the crypt. So even though this stuff's all blown up and burned, and it looks like there was a big undead fight here a long time ago, that's true. But it's probably also true that something else has moved in. Something else might be using whatever power was left over down here to summon a bunch of undead and bring them here. I don't know what that could be, but I wouldn't expect us to find nothing.
I'm just worried about one potential thing that we can end up finding down here. Because of
Vampires.
something. Well, yes, especially.
Oh,
a
I got it
vampire.
that time.
But
Okay.
something that Cassandra said stuck in my head for a bit.
So,
What if the Briarwoods aren't gone? Because she said it stunk of the Briarwoods. And with this necromancy shit, there's no telling what could happen.
And though they were defeated 3 years ago, you think somehow they've returned?
I mean, it's possible. I mean, if I don't know how necromancy shit works, but if Cassandra says it smells like it, she was directly involved. I'm trusting her word on
Yeah.
that.
If it's
Necromantic,
Briarwoods again,
necromancy,
what's been said.
magic, dark secrets, things vampires only knew.
If it's the Briarwoods again, after all that's been said about them, I at least need that little bit of rest to recover. I'm still very hesitant to go into it without my shadow
That's
stepping.
your full strength. Right. Well, how about this? We take a little bit more time, check through a bit more of the castle on the higher levels, see if there's anything that may have been missed. We head back to that dwelling that we used the night before. Turn in early, and come back at first light.
In case there are more shadows in the castle, I would like to take that brief rest first before we continue exploring it.
Good idea.
Sounds like a good plan to me. I'm awake at first light anyway.
Right.
All right, let's shut the doors that way nothing else can get in here.
You guys gonna take another short rest and then head back upstairs?
Yep.
Cool. Easy enough to do.
A couple short rests to regain strength.
Have we seen a portrait of Delilah yet?
No.
Or of the Briarwoods together?
No, they were all destroyed by the Derolos when they retook the castle.
I'd imagine
Understandable.
such.
Can I go ahead and reset my strength score?
Are you guys only taking one short rest or two?
2, I
It
think.
was
The
Then
two.
two, then
needed,
yes.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Just
you
in
can do
case
it.
there are more shadows, yeah.
Yeah.
And what potions
And
are you making?
4 more healing elixirs, unless somebody wants anything else specific.
Okay. Also, just because the party is taking a short rest doesn't mean you have to, Craig Thor.
Nope.
You can remain alert.
You can remain alert
Ah.
and keep your blades up.
That's literally what I'm doing.
Cool. Yeah, you're full strength. You're making potions. Cragthor's on alert. You guys have sealed the room. I'm sure you guys have a lantern. It provides light. You're
Yep.
not super worried about it. When you all are done and open the door and are back out in the hallway, can I have everyone make perception checks for me, please?
14.
Passive 14?
Okay.
15.
15.
Another nat 20 for 27.
Jesus.
22.
22. Sorry, what did you get, Finnick?
15.
Okay. Demi and Cade,
Purple.
you two hear from down the hallway, down the last flight of stairs where it flattens out, what sounds like lightning. You all see like a purple light flash come up the hallway at that point.
Oh, shit.
Kate like instinctively raises his shield, like, oh shit.
A little more lightning, a little more purple light.
Makes it growing more intense.
Same intensity.
Part of me wants to go down and see what the fuck that is, but the other part of me is telling me get the fuck out of here.
I'll cast Pass Without a Trace.
I could
I
sneak
think-
ahead to scout it so we don't have everybody. Or at least have
I
just, like, the
think,
couple stealth here.
I think that's a problem for tomorrow, Cade.
I'm not saying go in and deal with it. I'm just saying just see what it is. We don't
That's
have
what I
to
was
get
thinking.
close.
That's why I was thinking scouting might be a good idea. If it is something that has to be dealt with now, then we'll know. And if it's not, we can retreat.
Well,
Let that be your call,
Verdian,
man.
Demi cast her spell. You're the sneakiest.
Go
Are you
for
going
it.
ahead with the spell, Demi? You mentioned, but I just want to double check.
Cragthor, you're pretty sneaky too.
I'm toggling all the stuff for stealth checks.
All right, who else going down?
Sure.
Sure.
Why not?
Demi too.
Just for my perception.
Cool.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Cade will use do an enhanced ability for Cat's Grace on Crackthor to give advantage on the stealth check.
So he has a straight roll.
It's a straight roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So I rolled at disadvantage already, and it was a 19 and a 15.
So you would take the higher of the two rolls, which is a 19.
You take the 19.
A 19, so a 28 then for stealth.
There you
You have a
I
bunch
just
Okay,
wanted
this-
to make sure I wasn't crazy because I rolled at disadvantage first and haven't
Right.
had that switch.
And then remember the plus 10 for the pass without a trace.
Great, I'm at a 38 then.
Cool.
You are very
I'm really
stealthy.
glad we have that and that I have my advantage because I rolled shit.
Oh, no.
But I got 22 still.
Okay.
The
murder 31?
will roll better stealth than the stealth
31.
boy.
What did Demi get?
29.
29. You all feel very stealthy as you come down this hallway. It's about 20 feet, and it opens up into this space. Looking up about 120 feet above you, you can see the ceiling of this room is made by the roots of the dead tree at the center of Whitestone. It used to be called the Sun Tree. On the other
The
side,
sun tree.
there is a pyramid that has been enhanced with residuum by the Briarwoods. Some of it has been destroyed and taken for magical purposes, but it is mostly still intact. Currently glowing the green of residuum. Can I get the four of you to also make perception checks, please?
Guidanceable?
If you want to break stealth, sure.
Nope.
It's a 9 then,
Right.
but I'm going to take my passive 11.
Okay, passive 11.
Passive 14.
Okay.
19 for Demi.
19 for Demi.
16.
For Finnick. You can all see it. It's a matter of detail. There are 3 platforms that make up this pyramid. A lower, larger one, a second one, and then a very small one on top. On the second one is where the light is coming from. Something is being cast. There is purple energy just radiating off of this humanoid wearing this robe, kind of making them very nondescript. But it is what is in front of them that is currently being raised up off the platform. They're on one side of the stairs, the central staircase that makes it up. On the other side of the stairs from them, the interesting thing that you all see is what they're casting their necromancy on. Which seems to be the partially skeletonized form, as you can see some of the flesh and scales still hanging off of a body of a blue dragon.
Oh. Oh no.
Is there an arcana or something that can be done to see, like, if this is, like... Is this the final stage? Like, if this is not interrupted, this blue dragon is being raised? Or is it, like, this is a ongoing project?
We're in danger.
What's your +2 arcana?
+7?
Okay. Does anybody else have arcana proficiency of the 4 of you?
I do.
Okay. The two of you can roll.
These separate rolls or one of those one-person rolls to give other
No,
advantage?
you guys both roll
Separate
separately
rolls.
here.
Okay. Checking. 26.
23.
26 into 23.
Nice.
It is probably too late to stop this.
Meridian is turning around and just as fast as he can without disrupting his stealthy movement, just leaving, exit upon that realization. Time to go.
The exit stage
As
right.
Veridian turns tail, I say, well, we probably should follow him. We can't stop what's happening. That dragon should be erased anytime soon.
Yeah,
We're
but
too
I'm
late.
still gonna end up having to stab it with my sword. So an hour later,
I mean, I think I would look good in some dragon, but
I mean, we're gonna have to kill it. I think
It's not doing
it's
very
coming up. It's gonna come for us.
Dragon scale
Yeah.
dress. I love it.
yeah. Because I mean, I'm like fully corseted, so it would just be like
Yeah.
new shoes. But I need some new pumps.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Dragon leather pumps.
Yeah, I assume the three of you are following Veridian back.
Grumpily.
Oh, I wanted
Sadly, I am.
You guys take 40 minutes left on, or 50 minutes left on Pass Without Trace to get out of the castle as well.
I'm hoping you're sharing the information with myself and with Cyrus.
Oh
for
yeah.
state
As
back.
soon as
Taunting.
Meridian sees the rest, he's like, "We need to go.
What?
we
What
need
is
to
it?
go.
What is it?
Necromancy on a dragon. Too late to stop it. We need to go.
What?
We
God.
need to go.
We need to kill it. Is what we need to do.
Yeah.
We
You know,
can't
I
kill
want
it
to
right
stab
now.
it. We can kill it.
We are not at our
today.
full strength right now, and we need to alert the others. If that dragon
Hey,
pops
well,
up,
it's
everyone
probably
else
gonna
here in
fly
Whitestone
away.
is dead.
It's probably gonna fly away and kill Whitestone then. So we should just get out of Whitestone.
Well, there's
We need to
spells
go
to
and
make
tell
sure it
Kynan.
can't fly.
I mean, if we let it go loose, then it's gonna kill a bunch of people. If we don't let it go loose, it's still probably gonna kill a bunch of people. So,
Was-
like, either way, we're gonna kill it.
Was there still
we're gonna die.
explosive powder in the lab?
All right. Veridian, Demi, you two are the experts who saw it. If we went and attacked it right now and stopped it, would that dragon still be resurrected?
Yes.
Yes, that's why I was saying we need to go. It is too late to stop it.
Yeah, then I think we have to go. We come back.
So we're just gonna let an undead dragon fly around and kill a bunch of people. Okay. Okay. I
Drag
mean,
Thor.
that
Drag
sounds like a
Thor.
great plan, guys. Great plan.
Ragthor. That undead dragon is coming back to life, whether we act now or act later. So we act later so that we don't die.
We act now and all die, then we can't do anything to stop it. If we wait a day and then act when we might have a chance, we might save
All right, so
some
we
people.
let it kill a bunch of people and get a bunch of power. That's okay. That sounds like a good plan, guys. Sounds like a great plan. Sounds like a great plan to just let it rest up and then try to kill it. Sounds like a great freaking plan.
I assume you guys are running while this is going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. If necessary, Cade will be picking up Cragthor by the back of his shirt and carrying him with us. I don't care if he's flailing his fucking swords. We're getting out of here.
What is that Looney Tunes character?
It sounds like it should be something like that, shouldn't it?
You just
Man.
see Cragthor hitting him in the head with the pommel of his swords.
Boy, I said boy. Yeah, it's Foghorn
Foghorn
Leghorn.
Leghorn.
It's Foghorn Leghorn's kid. That's who I'm thinking of.
Oh, the little guy.
Let me out, let me out. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
I love it.
So is there anything else of interest in like the upper level of the castle? Ground floor?
There are a few rooms you guys didn't go into.
Well, also, as we were going through the lab area, there was that thing I asked that kind of
there was
no
It was
explosives
intense
in
in the
that.
franticness, but
There
there
was
wasn't
no-
any
no.
explosives left. Okay.
No.
Okay.
No black powder for you.
I was thinking maybe we bring down some boom on it, slow it down a little. But
Unfortunately, we didn't take
Right.
we didn't take any dynamite or any nitroglycerin from the goblin camp.
we kind of made it all go boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
There are a couple there's like 3 rooms you guys didn't go through on the main floor. If you all want to go through them on the way out.
Yeah, might as well.
Seems
We've
like-
got time.
It seems like we maybe should.
Yeah. There are 2 bedrooms. These are covered in more dust than even the rest of the house. These have not been touched. Judging from some of like the portraits, small portraits, big portraits on the wall, empty jewelry boxes with initials on it. You've seen these names? You've seen the initials before on a tomb. This would have been the bedroom of, for lack of a better word, Percy's parents. So Lord Frederick and Lady Joanna. That seemed to have not even been touched after they had removed the Briarwoods from the castle. That it has been abandoned that long. And then there is a office. This seems to have belonged to was once a bedroom and was converted into an office, and judging by the notes was Percival's. There seems to be a couple journals and pages on the desk.
Anything interesting in the journals that we haven't already uncovered?
Some more various and sundry details of their fight with Umbrasyl and Voragol. Which I can type out or copy and paste and give you guys in excruciating detail if you want.
Yeah. Lore dump.
Basically how they ambushed Umbrasyl with the herd of storms and then chased him to the cast and then chased him to his lair and fought him there. And then the thing that you didn't know if Cyrus is the one looking through it is that Voragol made his home in the ruins of Draconia. It may have returned there, and had returned there several times after it was destroyed, while also maintaining flights to Amman to talk with Thordak, and then made several trips back and forth across the continent. And also tried to attack Whitestone while it was hidden by magic at some point, and failed. Also in the section on Voragol. Some details about how they got the Ravenites to help fight Voragol, and without a divine intervention from Pike and the assistance of Raishan, Voragol would have not been able to been defeated by them alone. And then also some random rumblings and musings on possible other firearms designs, but nothing concrete like you guys found down in the laboratory.
Anything hinting at bad news?
Oh, one of the prototypes is bad news.
Oh fuck!
Ooh.
Oh fuck!
So this is an office, you said?
Yep.
There's like bookshelves and things?
Yep.
So, Cyrus, if this man was an inventor and he was as wealthy as he was, do you think maybe he had any secret compartments in here? Try to hide his inventions?
Seems like something he would do.
Um, that's a little out of my wheelhouse. Do you know how we would look for something like that?
Oh, I think the most likely would be maybe one of these is a false book. And I
Think-
think I'll try to investigate the bookshelf
Make
and
an
try to
investigation check.
pull
I'll assist.
guidance.
Crackdoor's not even
Roll,
gonna
Demi.
investigate.
Sorry, what's
Sorry,
up?
what's your doing, Crack Door?
Oh, Crackdoor's not even gonna investigate. Just hearing that, you see him start pulling books off the bookshelf and just trying to find one. Just like walking around like, there's gotta be some shit. There's gotta be some shit. Just pulling books.
Roll a d20 and add your agility modifier to it. Cyrus, Demi, what'd you get?
Another natural 20 for 24.
Okay, so Cyrus, you have advantage and guidance.
All right.
24 on the Agi check.
Okay.
With advantage, that's just a 17 investigation.
Okay. Yeah, you get through about
Unfortunately.
one bookshelf, like very carefully, like looking through the top, and you just see books going flying from about 3 other bookshelves as Cragthor's just sweeping them off with his arm. And then you hear the click as one book sticks.
Cragthor is gone.
And Cragthor is just in the room, gone.
I'm looking for something, okay?
And
You found it.
I think we will leave it there. Because we are almost out of
Another-
overtime.
We leave it off with Crackthor
Uh,
getting whisked away by the door.
Oh, he doesn't get whisked
Yeah.
away. It opens up and
Oh.
he just sprints in.
Oh, okay. He's just gone.
Crackdoor's
Oh,
looking
I was
for
imagining
something.
like a
He's just off
rotating.
like
No.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
No,
too.
it's
With the
not
way
rotating.
you said he's just gone.
Yeah, you just see
Okay.
you just see it open and he is gone.
Okay.
I am literally looking for something at this point.
Yeah.
You found it.
Well, I guess.
Maybe
Yeah,
we're gonna
found it.
find out.
But we're gonna raid them. Cool.
Oh, I guess brute force got it done.
Yeah.
It, dude, sometimes do the trick.
Crazy. All right, we're gonna raid one of our WoW friends.
Hey, WoW friends.
We'll be back next Monday because we're off this Wednesday. Yay. We'll be back next Monday to pick up from here. See what happens next in this insanity. Peace out.